actually, we can be a little honest because she's okay about that. Chaos got stuck teaching a class right now. In fact, her class ends in a couple of minutes, and she only lives about 10 minutes from the house. She has assured us that she will be here before the top of the hour, but we'll see how that works out.
8:30 again, I say. I don't care what none of y'all saying, and she gonna have to prove me wrong. 8:30. I definitely will see. I would definitely see her. But anyways, though, you feel me, fellas? How are we feeling?
Yes, man.
How we feeling, fellas? How we feeling today?
I'm feeling good, man. It's been one of them days. I got my freaking tags today, so it was only a few days left on that. So definitely had to get that done.
Okay. All right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So,
nice.
Nice. And I was like, it didn't even take very long either. I seen the clap. Because I'm not trying to get pulled over out here. Stuff is expensive. Mm-hmm. Tickets are expensive.
Jasiri, what you got going on over there? How you feeling, my boy?
You know what? It's Thursday, the day next to Friday, which is payday, which is odd day. You know what I mean? So we just out here being Pokemon masters, and you know what? There's a chance to catch Celebi tomorrow, so that's how I got the Pokemon on my head. Shout out to Rizzy Boba, you feel me? So yeah, we feeling great over here. You heard?
I like that. All right. Since I'm the last person, I'm feeling great. You know what I'm saying? My mom came to town today.
Okay.
My mom came to town, visit the young boy, so we had a great talk outside. You feel me? What lets me know that she misses me a lot. One thing for sure, because she is like, it is not the same with me being in the house, but at the same time, I am a free man and it feels great. I ain't gonna lie to you, mama. I love you. Mama bully. I love you, mama. But I'm just letting you know, your son I don't want to leave, but I gotta go right now.
What's going on, Rooster?
Shout out to Rooster. What up, Rooster? You feel me? Celebi is my favorite. Love him from the movie. Absolutely, Mr. Six-Eyed Guy. You heard himself. Yeah. Rooster. Rooski. You know what I'm saying? But no, like I said, I had a great time. Like I said, I ain't done nothing. We just watched Bad Boys Ride or Die. And then we had a nice little conversation about life and the choices and stuff was going on. And like I said, she misses me a lot. She wants me back in the house. It's there. It's there.
I told you that.
It's there. Like she keeps bringing up like, well, I got this. I'm literally over here just relaxing, enjoying my time. Playing the game in the living room, doing what I do best. You know what I'm saying? And then my mom hits me with this line. She hits me. She was just like, she calls me, and I was like, no, not call me. She walks in, and I was like, hey, mom, and then she was like, hey, how you doing, son? And I was like, you good? She said, I got your gift in the bag, and I got my gift. And then she had a little chat. And then how she brought it up was the craziest thing ever. So I was like, she was like, so how you join Franklin? I was like, I feel absolutely amazing. Acting like thank you for the freaking follow. Gorillas, sure. But now, again, you know what I'm saying? Salute. It's reaching my cheese, and yes, the One Piece is real, absolutely. But this is the podcast is real. We're gonna change. We're gonna have another button to spare that better. But just right now, Whitebeard just sounds great. My goal in life is at least one of the voice actors says the One Piece is real. I mean, not One Piece. The podcast is real. One of the voice actors.
I'm gonna get it done.
And then we take it to the studio and make it as a button. That is one of the goals. And if we can set that up as one of the freaking sound effect buttons and as a theme of it's on. Like it isn't all I hate over here. But more story is my mom hit me with a line saying, hey, so your dog been acting wild. I was like, I'm pretty sure he is because I haven't been there around. She was like, yeah, because we got this one empty room over there and it was really nice and you gave it all up. I was like, where did this come from? I was like, where did this come from? She said, I'm just saying, I got an extra room over here. You can always come back home, son. Just letting you know. I was like, Mom, I love you, but you gotta let me do my vision because I have a vision over here, and it sounds nice. Don't get me wrong. That's one of my sayings. I say that a lot. It sounds nice, but if you really believe in the vision that you have in the future and how much time you invested in something, I guarantee it will be 20 times better than what you think your original plan is. I'm telling you, like, not everything, when you plan things and you work and excel to it, I promise the hard work is going to pay off. So I stick it to my guns, and I believe what we got going on is going to be highly successful, because we've been doing numbers over here. I don't know about y'all. Definitely been doing numbers over here. Y'all can say what you want. We've been doing numbers all year. Past years, months. God damn it. And the special guests over here been looking crazy. But not even just y'all, not even just the guests. At the same time, we respect you guys for literally, as you know, another appreciation of the chat. We appreciate you guys for literally coming on. Like you said, you gave us affiliate less than a month. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we can actually say that. Less than a month is crazy. That means y'all really rock with us. I swear to God. And we moved into Twitch from TikTok from Twitch. Great transition over there, and now we are over here just making double. Then you came in with the hype train, like, oh my gosh, like you guys literally come over here and you rock with us. So that lets me know how much time we invested in this and the vision that we believe in. It's just gonna be 20 times more successful, bro. I'm telling you, we had a vision. We had this vision, and it ain't even done. We're in the middle of the chapter, bro. We're literally in the middle of the chapter. It's not even at the end. We're at the middle of the chapter, bro. And we're going to make sure we're going to make it to the end, bro.
So many talented people.
It's so amazing, bro. Better than Whitebeard? Nah, you bugging. I don't think Whitebeard. See, that's the thing. If we can find Whitebeard to do that, oh my God. If the actual voice actor of the English voice actor of Whitebeard actually says the podcast is real instead of the One Piece is real.
If I can't run up on him at a con, I will look him up on Cameo. Like, we'll get it. Get it. That is a challenge to do, and I believe we can, and that would be a documentary to do. That's a whole documentary of a journey to just get that tag. Like, I'm telling you, like, boy, y'all don't understand. You know what? Since we're gonna make that as a goal. That's a goal now. That's a goal right now. That's a goal. Oh, man, I respect it. Thank you, Rooster. I appreciate it. Vonnie came in with the ooey gooey mooey face. Okay. Woo. Oh, that's the old face. Like, I think that's a surprise face. It's hard to tell nowadays with emojis. I know.
It's hard to tell nowadays.
I'm going to tick these, but I just grabbed some stuff.
You have featured so many talented people. Absolutely. And we're not even done. We're not even done.
I want to be here shortly.
Now, and not even just that. Like, I know I'm the type of person, because I always tell him this. Don't tell me who's coming on the podcast. I say this every single time, because I like my time. You might be smiling over there, but I'm so serious. Like, I love the surprise. I love the natural reaction of, holy shit, wait, you're coming in today? Okay, cool. I'm that type of person. Except for the time when he said the new crew member, I knew it was you automatic, because your shape just gave it away. I just knew exactly it was you. I still got to figure out who's the other one.
That wasn't really more for you. That was just more for everybody else.
When I saw that, I was like, that's just Siri. Bro, I know my brother. Like, I know that bald head shape anyway. That's my boy. What are you talking about? That's my guy. But the girl, I don't know. I still don't know. I'm still guessing over here. Chat, I hope do y'all know chat? Because I don't know who it is. I don't know who's the female. I do not know who's the female.
We all don't.
I don't. He's the only one who knows, and I want him to keep it that way because I love guessing.
You may or may not find out by next weekend.
I'm telling you, this is hey, this hype. When he first side story, when he first introduced the two crew members, because we talked about this. We've been done talked about this.
We wanted to expand.
We've been talked about this, but we've been done talked about this behind the scene of expanding. But it was just the fact of, like, I trust his judgment because he comes up to me, he'll be like, hey, you know, I got a couple of people in mind I've been thinking about going. I was like, okay, I trust your judgment. You feel me? I don't have to. I'm the type of person. I think our trust is so good to the point that I know what he does is going to be 100% accurate and is always going to be safe and positive because he always thinks of every single route when it comes to every single person. So when it comes to him to recruiting people, it's nothing. But if he wanted my opinion, obviously he would have talked to me. But I told him I trust you. You let me know. I mean, don't let me know. And I just want to be naturally surprised and really know who the two crew members of.
And technically, we've tossed a couple of names around, but they've been people that we knew we weren't going to be able to get.
Absolutely.
You know.
Absolutely. Absolutely. There are a couple of people, but at the same time, it doesn't matter because it's about what we have right now. So, hey, I'm looking forward for the surprise. I'm going to be like Inside Out. Like not anxiety. Like, wait, hold on. Not like anxiety. Okay? Because I saw that scene. That scene was crazy. That was an emotional scene. Actually, I saw Inside Out, but I can't. But I don't want to talk about it just yet because I see, bro. Oh,
yeah, it's too early to put that on here.
You feel what I'm saying? And it just released, and it haven't even been 2 weeks yet, and people are just already putting clips on Instagram. I was like, oh my God, y'all doing that in the theater?
Got the spoilers already.
Oh my gosh, they're doing that in theaters, bro, live action and everything. And I'm just like, that's pirating like a motherfucker, bro. That's pirating like a mother. Like what? And it's and then I saw this. We could talk about this topic. But we talked about it on the podcast before, but I saw a podcast talk about it. Shout out to Shona Jump.
Shout out
to the brother Shona Jump. And I don't wanna deny because they literally just followed me. And
ooh.
Yeah, I swear to God, I'm gonna look at them, I'm gonna pull them up, shout them out for that. Because when I saw that, I was like, but at the end of the day, what you're saying is still not right because it's bullshit. Moon Peace Pod. Shout out to the Moon Peace Pod who did a collaboration with Shona Jump. There was a conversation. Shout out to you guys. There was a conversation that was going on, which we already discovered and talked about with the JJK spoilers and stuff like that. Like, you know, everybody is agreeing that JJK is the number
out
one,
of hand
top spoiler of the game, no matter what it is, when the new chapter, new arts, and all that stuff, right? Well, my man, the Pond, I'm sorry I said your name wrong. Said something. It was true, but I didn't like it because it's like, I respect the answer that he gave because at the end of the day, he's not wrong. Because because we had this conversation. He basically said, yes, it is true, but at the same time, it really don't matter because every time when something dropping new, people are going to post it up no matter what it is anyways. We can all say, like, no, it's going to be a spoiler, but since it's a new topic and no, not only is just a popular thing, the more you kind of, like, post things or, not post, like, the more there's new, people are going to jump on what is new and obviously going to expand and make content out of it because some people make money off of it. That's one. And some people just pop out a spoiler because, you know, it's just what they do.
Well, that's
anyway.
what spoilers are. Like,
yeah.
Because the reason spoilers exist is because creators want to be the first person to talk about something.
Right.
So they want to jump out ahead of everybody.
But it was just like, he was just basically had like a tough love about it where he was just like, it's sad to say, but at the end of the day, that's just how it is. No matter, like, who are we to tell? He was kind of like doing like a little freedom, like, who are we to tell people to not to tell them to do spoilers and stuff like that? But then I drop a question in chat. Because that's just me. I'm just being honest. Oh! It's Baylit who is jumping in the chat. Baylit all up in the chat. Yeah. Whoa. What we talking about? Shout out to the sis. Shout out to the sis. Oh man. Absolutely. I know, yo, sis, let you know that we got your back when it comes to you. You feel what I'm saying? And letting you know we already, and Rich, we've been watching, we know what's going on. We've been having prayers for you, homeboy. Absolutely. We definitely have prayers for you, bro. Absolutely, Megan. Absolutely. Much love to you, bro. When I heard about it, I shot nothing but prayers over there, and it was kind of sucks, but you know, I'm here to show nothing but love and respect and pray for your heal, brother. We got your back over here, all right? Get better, my man. Get better. Absolutely. Get better. You know what I'm saying? When you get out of that state, go ahead and jump off of the talk about that Zompato that you've been trying to talk to me about. How you goat, sirs? How you doing?
Nah, that's Goat Siri.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Go Siri. Oh, it's Go Siri. I read that wrong. My fault. My fault.
Big shout outs to the sis. They you already know the vibes. You always know you got power in your village, and we here for you.
Absolutely. Got plenty of power over here. Thank you.
You're welcome, Miss Lit. You're absolutely welcome. Salute. But now, the question I dropped in the overall, the question I dropped in the freaking thing of the whole entire conversation was, I said, but does that make it okay? Because you're saying this is like, yeah, you're right, but does it make it okay? And then I had a lot of people respond to me in comments. Was like, hell yeah. Yeah. That doesn't make it. No, that don't make it okay. Like, no, sir. I'm like, well, I feel like Malcolm X over here then.
I've done my job.
I feel like Malcolm X. Yeah, all right.
Mr. Loki, you did that on purpose.
It's what I do. I read what you, I hear you talk. I heard what you say, and I just want to drop the question, and y'all just make the response.
It's not right,
but it's okay. I'm gonna make it anyway. Pack your bags up and leave. Rather do your lawn than be unhappy. Yeah, I know my Whitney. I know my Whitney. I know my Whitney. Don't play with me. I know my Whitney. Oh yeah. Do not play with me and my Whitney. Hey.
Somebody else you can't play with though, and that is our brother over there, Mr. New Yorker Jasiri. Did you see the abridged video he dropped?
No, I have not actually. I'm sorry. I've been so busy. I have not. You dropped an abridged video, my brother?
Yeah, yo, oh my gosh. I could not stop laughing during making that video, bro. I was just here like, yeah, man. Da-da-da-da-da. And the fact that I did it in the airport too, I'll just here like, drown that out. All right, take the voices out. All right, put this over.
He did his own Jamaican One Piece abridged video.
Okay, that makes sense now. That makes sense now. Now I gotta see what it's about. I gotta see what it's about.
The best way for me to describe it, it is so Jasiri.
I mean,
yeah, man.
I mean, hey, it is what it is, right?
Yo.
But that's what he does.
I appreciate the love. Because
respect right from Jamaica. Yeah.
Respect, mother.
The video shot. Yeah, man.
Respect my gangster. J and M.
But that's what that's what Goat Siri does over here. You know, Baylet's already given him the name, but you know, there's also somebody that's been going off with these Black Air Force videos.
Oh, absolutely. Who's that?
I think we know who that is.
No, we got CJ the Champ. You feel me? He's a Black Air Force Energy guy. You feel what I'm saying? And there is we got Devontae. He's a Black Air Force Energy guy. Who else are we talking about?
I'm talking about my co-host.
Oh, snap.
AKA my nephew, AKA Mr. Vocals.
Oh man. What about the Black Air Force? Right. What about the Black Air Force?
Left and right with the videos.
What about the Black Air Force?
I don't know if you haven't seen your YouTube, but your YouTube is going off with the views.
Oh, absolutely.
So
I'm chilling.
Yeah.
Told you. I said it. I said, bro, I might be silent, bro, but I'm telling you, my work speaks louder. I just been silenced, bro. I put it on Instagram, bro. I like, bro, I'm gonna say how I feel. I said I just been silenced, bro. That's all. I just been chilling. You feel me? I gotta I'm finna repost them this week. It's just the fact of like the Majin Buu series is getting there. It's getting to the closing end because I have 3 left. We're getting or 3 or 4. I'm gonna be honest with you because maybe
3 or 4.
I think there's one more critical thing I gotta talk about Majin Buu because there's a reason Majin Buu is a bit longer series because you gotta pinpoint not just those accolades. He did a lot of Black Air Force energy too, and I will give y'all the hint of the next one. I'm doing a Shinobi, fight that's about to go on. You feel me? You're gonna that Black Air Force is coming out, and we're talking about the man and another one which I hope he got me viral the first time on TikTok. If I can get him on the right scales at the right time, this Black Air Force video will for sure go viral. All I need for him to do is record his scene from me and do, not exactly make it his own, but once I get those clips, Mark my words. I'm saying this right now, ladies and gentlemen. This video's gonna go nuts. Because it helped me the first time, and I know it's gonna do it again. I know it is. I'm saying it right now. I know when I post this and I get it right, it's gonna go nutty buddy. Nutty buddy, bro. Nutty buddy. And then I'm gonna get that 10K on YouTube. That's
you see what it says on his hat?
Absolutely.
Champions.
Got to. Finna blow up like Team 4-Star. Keep it up. Nah, I ain't trying. Nah. Team 4-Star, bro. Respect the Team 4-Star.
Nah, respect the GOATs.
Like, because I do all Black Air Force. Like, I don't just stop on this one. I go to everybody. We don't top there. I gotta do Eisen. That's one of the top. That's the top Black Air Force energy right there. Woo! I can't wait to do that one. But I gotta do that one like just right for the Bleach fans, cause y'all been on me. Oh, y'all got mad at me when I ain't do Kenpachi. Oh, y'all got. Oh, I never seen y'all got mad at me. I posted Kenpachi and Toji, and everybody said Toji instead of Kenpachi. I put the votes up. I literally put the list up so y'all can literally vote. I know y'all seen it. Every time I post a character, I ask, who do y'all want me to do? And then most of the votes, y'all vote, and that's what you want. But boy, the Bleach community were mad at me. Y'all was so upset at me. I ain't do Kenpachi. I am sorry.
Fits you better.
Thank you. I appreciate it. But it's just the fact of the Bleach fans are gonna ride or die for their people. That's a fact.
100%.
That's a fact.
Nothing less.
Because when I did not do Kenpachi, I even went on TikTok and they was looking at me like, but you still didn't do Kenpachi though. I said, damn, my fault. My fault. I didn't know it was that bad. I think, and I got a couple DMs of y'all jumping on me. I am so sorry. I will do. Look, I'm gonna do Kenpachi, but just not right now. Okay, it's just so many other great characters. I feel like we just got to get out the way instead of Kenpachi. I'm not gonna lie. And plus, he showed Black Air Force energy, but it's just not enough compared to what the other people do. I'm talking about a man 1v1, one man jumped an entire army, and shot out 2 meteors. Not my man. I'm talking about that's Black Air Force energy right there. I don't know. You feel me? Don't get wrong. Kenpachi has some. He has a moment, but it's just not. It's just not enough.
Like Madara.
Yeah. Well, not even just Madara. It's just not enough. Like the others, bro. It's just not enough. It's not enough.
Hold up. Let me follow the podcast on Spotify. Well, you
should.
Oh.
Make sure you do that.
Make sure you do that. Absolutely. We salute you with any salute.
We just dropped the podcast last week with Moon on Spotify.
Absolutely.
Back on Monday. They always go up on Mondays on Spotify. We're live on Thursdays, and they on Spotify on Mondays. So make sure y'all always know that schedule.
Speaking of that, I don't know if y'all caught up on One Piece, but did y'all see the new correlation action fight of this fucking One Piece scene?
Nope. I'm not even caught up.
Oh, please. Okay, I'm gonna shut up then. I'm gonna shut up respectfully. Because I saw a lot of fights in One Piece. But oh my God, they're cooking. I have to pull the Woody from the Kingdom Hearts. Let him cook. Hold on, let him cook. Let him cook real quick. Like, I had to pull the Woody real quick. Let them cook real quick. Hold on. Wait a minute. When I saw that, bro, I was like, this. Why did they ain't do that before JJK came out? Oh, this was around with JJK in that manga. We'll be talking for real in the conversations. Oh man.
By the way, quick update. I got a notification. Lil Chaos is at home, ladies and gentlemen. Lil Chaos is at home. We just got to give her some time to get ready.
7:38. 7:38. So I'm gonna respectfully.
Okay.
You feel me? I'm gonna give her. I said 8, but I really said 8:30.
No, she told me the top of the hour.
Top of the hour is 8 o'clock.
Yes.
Okay, we'll see.
Or 9. Their time.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, hour to their time, but 8 over here. I'm looking. Yo, Chaos, I'm looking, sweetheart. I'm looking. No disrespect, but I'm just like, hey,
New York, Brooklyn.
What you mean? She said she coming in with the gun today. I wanna see this gun she finna pull. Yeah, just serious. She got a gun. You
Actually,
know?
for where she from, where she is, I understand that. I could understand that.
Hey,
She out east.
Hey, I'm just saying she we south side over here. We south, and I believe you the north, right?
Of course he's north.
Yeah.
And then west side is Cat. Yeah.
We might need to bring somebody from the west side onto the podcast. That might be a little hard though because
That's two different times.
because for them it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
That's two different time zones, dude.
East Coast.
You just take over the whole country.
He's like East Coast.
But no, when y'all guys get a chance, Jasiri_GQ, go check out his abridged video. And drop a follow if you're not already following him, because you should be following him already. You should be following everybody here. Absolutely. Now, I don't know if anybody is following me on Twitter or Instagram, but yesterday I put out a message on Instagram story and on my Twitter. And because for people that might not realize it, with there being only a couple of days left in June, that is 6 months gone in the year.
Woo! What do y'all do? What do y'all do half a year? Because I know what we've been doing. What do y'all do?
So, the year 2024 is officially half over, guys.
What did y'all do half this year?
And I made it a point to say, at the end of last year, because he knows.
Oh, yeah. I've been there.
I made a declaration that in the following year, that some things were going to have to change. And that I had some goals I wanted to meet. And that there was a lot of respect that I felt like I was not getting in this community. And that I was going to change everything. And I said, with the year being half gone now, I was going to address some things tonight. And since we got about 20 minutes before our guest gets here, I think now is the perfect time. Yeah, he sits up.
Hold on. What did he say? Hey, yo, Dre, I got something to say. Hey, yo, Dre, you got something you want to say before you go out?
I see dead people. People hollering at me saying exercise shows on me. Girls be saying I'm massive. Well, nobody should be calling you massive.
Massive as in what? Weight?
I mean, maybe a massive success.
What do you mean by that? That's the Drewski button. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Please. Yes. What do you mean by that?
All right, we just want to know.
I love that part of the show. I'm just saying. But continue.
I'm going to continue. I had a conversation with this man right here because we have been in this community for about 3 years now. And in those, let's see. Cali Syntax is my best. Okay, anyway. We've been in this community. We've met a lot of great people in this community. Don't get me wrong. One of them is our brother right here who's a part of the podcast now, Mr. Jasiri_GQ in the building. But when we came in, a lot of people didn't know who we are. He had his time back in the day. I had my time back in the day. What people don't realize is I have been doing content for years. You go to my YouTube page, you will see it said created in 2007. I am not brand new to this, guys. So I just want to put that out there. But as far as crossing over full time into the anime community, the cosplay community, that's what it was. When I opened up and I switched over to cosplay, I had 67 followers on TikTok. That was it. 67 followers on TikTok. Fast forward about 4.5 months later, I had 50,000 followers on TikTok. Because this is what I do. I put work in, and I'm always going to credit the people that helped me along the way. But even being along the way, as I see that Kitty's here talking about update the title, did the title not update, Miss Kitty? Because, now you got me wondering. No, the title should not be updated. It should be saying exactly what it should be saying. No, Chaos will be here. We don't need to update the title. I don't know if that's what you were talking about, but if you are, by the way, bork, bork. I didn't see that either. Ah, she said, okay. Nah, she will be here. She's running behind. But like I've said, we have gone through these cons. We have been in B&Bs. We've been in hotels. We have met a lot of people here. And with everything that I've gotten, with one of my first videos that went over 5 million 2.5 years ago, you know, you would think people would look at him and be like, you know what? He's doing really good out here. But you know what? That has not always been the case. You know, we walk around. People walk up to us all the time, and he knows this, so he knows where I'm always going with this. It's always been, hey, what's up, Volk? What's going on, Volk? Oh, the other guy's there, too. You know, and anytime I would see that, oh, it's disrespect. I see people, oh, we finna go hang out with Volk. You know, there's 2 of us there, right? You know, a lot of times I feel like he's felt more disrespected by it than even I have sometimes. Because it definitely would get out of hand. Where people would be like, hey, going to Volk's Hotel. Hotel's in my name, and yeah, I had to put the deposit down. But okay. You know, everything's like, everybody likes to discredit, even with all the content that I put out there. People want to discredit what I was always doing out there. So I said, you know what? This stops now. If they don't want, if these creators in the community, I'm not talking about the fans. You fans have been pretty great for the most part. Not the racist ones. Screw you guys. But, you know, but for actually the fans, y'all have been pretty cool. But to the other creators in the community, it's almost like they look at me and it's like, you got a couple of videos that went viral? That ain't enough. Nah, we need to see more. You know what? More. I feel like I've done plenty. I go to cons. We've had situations. There are 5 different people that have stopped me at cons and have interviewed me over the past couple of years, and none of those videos got posted. Now, why wouldn't any of those videos get posted? Who knows? Maybe that's on me. Maybe those interviews weren't good enough. You know, I'm not going to always blame everybody else. Maybe I just needed to step that stuff up. Maybe there was something in me that I needed to step up. You know what? Whatever. It is what it is. But for people to sit there and hold on to something and be like, I don't know about this guy. All right. So then I told him, oh, that's going to change in 2024. It has been 6 months now. And we've talked about this before, but we're going to bring this up again because it's relevant today after 6 months. On TikTok, because that's where I'm going to start. Not only have I had 3 videos this year go over 1 million on TikTok, 2 of those videos have gone over 2 million this month. But you know what? They want to play with me around here. And that's not even counting all the gold records, the 500,000s, the 600,000s, the 700,000s that didn't quite get there. Do you know I had a fan have the nerve to tell me when I dropped a video not that long ago, because it's at 10,000, he gonna get in my comments and be like, yeah, this video flopped. And you know what? I thought about it for a few days and I'm like, you know what? If you want to say that video flopped at 10,000 views, fine. Because at this point, I have higher expectations. So you know what? Yes, you're right. 10,000 to me should be nothing at this point. But for someone like you to leave that comment, you would be able to dream of having 5,000, let alone getting 10, let alone the stuff that I also get along the way. Well, as to the algorithm, absolutely. And over on Instagram, this year alone, not 1, not 2, not 3, 4, 5, 6, or even 7, 8 videos go over 1 million. This year. 2 of those videos have gone over 2 million. 1 of those videos has gone over 3 million. And 1 of those videos is at 1.9 million right now. I'm just waiting for the tick. In the month of February alone, I garnered 13,000 followers in the span of 30 days. And you want to know what's happened in these past 6 months when all of this has happened? Oh, look. Now I'm starting to get follow notifications from creators I've known for a couple of years. So what, I guess I'm worthy now? You know, I've been in this community and I've always said I akined myself to Naruto because I know how good I am, and I always said I need to be Hokage, aka I need to be that person at the top so I can gain this respect from my peers. But the more I've been starting to get some of this respect, and the more that some of these other top creators are starting to follow me, the more I'm starting to think, do I even want their respect? Do I even need their respect?
Oh, wow, now you sound like me. Hey, you see the opposite now?
Because,
hey, now you
yes,
sound like me. That's crazy. Go on.
I have always wanted to be up there because obviously for networking purposes, you want to get the respect from people because you want to work with other people in this community. And don't get me wrong, I'm always going to respect everybody in this community as long as you don't give me a reason to respect you. I've lost 3 friends in the past 2.5 years in this community. And if I never speak to any of them again, I'm fine with that. Because that's just where I am right now. I've been trying so hard for these creators to let me through the door. And now that it seems like they might be cracking the door a little bit, I'm kind of like, you know what? I think I'll just make my own door. I'm going to just make my own door over there, and I'll just walk through that. And anybody that wants to follow me through is welcome. Because I know what I am at this point, and I know who I am at this point. And I think I've been here long enough to know who all supports me and who are my ride or dies. It takes a couple of years because, you know, you go through the trials. Some people, you don't really know who they are for a few months. And then that truth start coming out. So many people got canceled.
Is real! Right on time. Hey, that was right on time. So many people got canceled. The One Piece is real! that came right on time. W, follow, salute.
But what I'm getting at is, I know who I am right now. I don't know if I need anybody's approval anymore. I have the people in my circle whose approval I care about. And that's the only approval that matters. Mm-hmm. Our door is being built as we speak. We're like Monsters Inc. over here. And we're going to build our door. And when it's complete, the boogeyman's going to jump out. Because that's how we're going to be terrorizing people around here. We're stepping on people's necks this year. And if you think these first 6 months have been something, wait until the next 6 months, because with his help, with the series help, with the upcoming person's help, with the podcast is real, which is the subsidiary of the Mighty Dynasty, which is my brand, we got more things in the works. We're going to start hosting more parties. We're going to start doing more get-togethers. We're going to start getting more photo shoots. I'm looking into hosting a cabin. We're going to our brand. So everybody that's here now, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. The podcast is real. Always keep that on your minds. The Mighty Dynasty, start putting that on your mind. That's what the TMD in my name stands for, by the way. Vocals, keep them in your mind. Your Siri, keep them in your mind. Everybody in our circle, you've seen us work with them. Keep them in your mind. Because pretty soon, some of these top people are going to start looking over their shoulder. And they're going to start looking over. And they're going to be like, oh, hey, what's up? And they're going to have to look this way a little bit and put their hand like, oh, man, what do we do now? Because we're here. And we're not going anywhere. Whether you like it or not.
The One Piece is real!
Told you, he sound like me now. Because I was the complete opposite of what he was standing for. Because we had this talk in the background. I swear. I told him this. Told you, because Momocon, I had ski mask. He didn't, but I sure did. I swear to God. But I told the truth though, because when we had this conversation in the background, I literally when he was like, I want people to respect, I said, I don't give a damn about their respect. I don't care. I'm like such the opposite. This is why I'm shocked that he's saying this now, because it's like for me, I've been like that for a long time, because the only people you really should be caring about is the people who's actually taking their time of their day to look at you. So if you have the people that's just literally in the background just sees you, it's a different story. Because I said this. I told him. I've been where he's at. I told him this. You're at the top of the mountain right now. You're at the mountain. You're right there. You're at the top of the mountain. And all the other people in the game, you're up there. The view counts and everything. Yes, the followers raise right there, but the activity of your account is absolutely there. So people are absolutely going to be looking at you. You up there, right? Now, here's the thing. When you're up there, they're going to feel a nice little rumble. What the hell is that? It's like, hold on. No, not even that. They just see a nice little mountain just come up out of nowhere. Just build up, just push up out there. And they just like, wait a minute. Honey, I think we got a new neighbor in town. Who's that? Oh, no. He looking different than the rest of the people I saw. No. Wait a minute. Who's that? Is that Siri? Wait a minute. Is that Moon? Wait a minute. What are they? Wait. Is that Pen? Wait, hey, honey, hold on, honey. Get the super suit. I gotta go check this out. And the point of what I'm saying is, everybody is up there and at the top is looking at you when you're up there. So get ready for all the people gonna be coming and say what's up to you. Get ready for all of the people. Now get ready for the DMs. Oh my goodness, get ready for the DMs, because that's gonna be amazing, because you're getting them now. And now you're seeing what I'm basically saying. I've been up there. I don't care about none of that, because at the end of the day, it's what you're building. And when you're building something that's absolutely fantastic with the people around you, it's going to be a whole different vibe of the story than what you actually expected to be in the game. So, at the end of the day, why should I care about your respect if I'm the one that's in charge of my direction? We're going to lose people. It's going to happen. We're going to lose people. It's a part of life. I swear to God, it's part of life. But it sucks. That's the bad thing about it. It's just a sucky, terrible feeling that people that you lose, that you look so really great. You feel what I'm saying?
And let me preface one more time. We're not talking about our supporters.
Absolutely.
We're not talking about the fans. We love you guys. And for what it's worth, there's a difference between like and respect. I like a lot of the other creators. I do. I still want to do business with a lot of them. It's just my mind frame has changed in the past 2.5 years. I used to have a mind frame of, look at all these top creators. Let me try to meet them and see if I can do business with them. You know, and that's what a lot of people's goals are if you're a smaller creator. Let me see if I can do this video with this creator. Let me see if I can do this video with that creator. That way I can get my eyes on me. And I love collaborations. You go to my page, I collaborate with a lot of people. Big, small, up and coming. I've collaborated with a lot of folks. But my mind frame was always, oh, those are the top people? I need to get to know them. It would still be great if I get to know them. It's just no longer my goal. You know what I'm saying? You know, because once you keep that mentality of, oh, I've always wanted to meet you. I just want to do business with you, and I just want to do videos with you. They're never going to see you as their equal. They're always going to look down on you if you come at them with that mentality. They're like, oh, yeah, I see what you're doing out there. And yeah, you know, we got our pets out here. You know, so, and I refuse to be looked at as that little creator that's trying to look up at people like I need you to get where I want to get. There are still some goals that we still have to set. But with some of the numbers that we've been doing, we've already been proving that we're slowly doing just fine. And you know what? It's friendly competition at the end of the day. You know, with all the other creators, with all the other podcasts, with all the other everybody. You know, we're going to make our name. Because the thing about not a lot of people, but some people at the top, and they'll tell you, they want to see you do great. And to an extent, it's true. They want to see you do great as long as you're not doing better than them.
That's true.
And I'm not going to go so far just to get so far. That's not what I got in this for. If you're not in the game to be at the top, why are you here? I do respect those at the top. And respectfully, we're coming. Look, Jasirius told me about this behind the scenes for a while. He's like, look, I love to compete.
That's a fact.
Look at that grin. He loves it.
Because if you're not my real friend, I guess I'm YNW Nelly. I promise you. Because I'm not pushing you. What are we doing? Literally. Everybody, competition breeds competition. This is literally Blue Lock. We've had this talk. We all Blue Lock because one's going to devour the other pause. And we're going to keep on stepping up. That's it. If I don't step up, I expect you to tell me, like, yo, I need you to do this. Or, like, what are you thinking about with this? Because what's the point of the brotherhood? What's the point of friendship? I'm not doing this to be like, oh, that was nice. All right, cool. Flop next time again. I need you to do that again just because I'm right here and I'm, like, literally neck and neck. Nah. We're here to get better. And on top of that, a lot of people have been sleeping. So I'm like, all right, keep sleeping. Somebody's going to get their neck stepped on by accident. Holy. And I'm here for it.
We have all, everyone sitting here, have lost people along the way already. And it's okay. But you just heard him right there. That's the reason I needed him on my team. Because that's the type of mentality I need around me. That's the type of energy I need around me. That's the type of support I need around me. That's the type of mind frame I need around me. And like I said, we're going to build that door, that Monsters Inc. door. And when it opens, y'all going to see what's happening.
Show my bone. Look here, I just been listening to y'all speaking. Like, I just been chilling, bro. I had one of the people who I talked to in the background said this to me, and I believe in this, and I believe in that quote because my circle is mad small now, and y'all know that my circle is mad small. And one thing he said to me, which I had this motto in my head, but it's been a long time since I heard it and I lost it. But I'm glad somebody said that to me to reevaluate my brain. He said, at your work, speak louder. I was like, what? He said, let your work speak louder. I was like, what? What are you trying to say? Like, you're not saying the full thing. Like, I'm not making sense. He was like, listen, because he was drunk. And before we jump on her, he said, let your work speak louder. Because when you work hard, everybody's going to be looking at you in a different way. And
yes, they are.
And I was like, what? You right.
Give it up for the one and only Miss Chaos, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh. Yes, with the rain. With the rain.
My stomach is so sore.
Absolutely. As you should, though. As you should, with your abs burning. No pain. No gain.
No pain.
No gain.
No gain.
Oh, come on now. No. Ah!
No notes tonight. No notes tonight. No notes. But no, shout out to Dub Kitty for the raid.
Salute. All the boards is crazy. Paw print. With the raid. With the raid.
Okay.
Okay. You feel me?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hold on, we gotta wave it. We gotta wave it.
There you go.
Yeah, what you talking about? Yeah. You talking about? Let's go, niggas. Ah, man. How are you, Lo? How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for asking. How are you guys today?
We're good, but I gotta ask this one question because it's quick business. Did you let your social medias know you were live?
The notification, let me tell you. Is that today? Well, why didn't it do it? It said, it gave me the thing that said, tell your community that you're live, and I clicked yes. So why didn't it do it? Well, here, let me do it right now. It literally said it would do it. I clicked it. That's crazy.
The bubbles
Hold
on
on.
the screen is
Thank
actually
you.
crazy, too.
Okay, they said a notification went out. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Oh, it gave the noti?
Okay.
Oh.
We're live, so we didn't see it, but they're saying it did.
We live, baby. Yeah.
Let's go. I'm
Yeah, baby.
in Discord.
We
Yeah.
live, baby. Yeah.
Girl.
What we mean?
Well, since
Okay,
she's
let's see.
here, you know, we accommodate everything. So when she told me that she was gonna have to come in an hour late, I'm like, that's fine. We're here. I called up my boy Shasiri. He's a part of the podcast now anyway. I said, I know this wasn't one of your weeks, because he's not an every week person. I was like, I know this ain't one of your weeks, but can you slide in for a little while until she gets here? He said, you know I got you, brother. He's
Oh,
always
you're
got
awesome.
me. Always.
Thank you guys.
Are you talking about the homie too? I'm like, what is the homie?
Hey. No, I appreciate you guys. Yeah, I had dance class.
Oh, okay.
And if y'all have seen her dance, you know she is very qualified to teach a class.
See, you already know what time it is. Thank you.
Hey, don't let her,
Heck yeah.
don't let her feel good about herself too, cause she gonna talk shit in your face, boy. Hey.
And what about it?
Hey, I saw that one video when she came out. She was like, "What? What? What?" I was like, "Oh shit." I said, "Wait a
If you
minute."
know how angry I was that day, like, oh my God, I was so angry that day, and I was like, I'm not losing. I'm not losing. I'm not losing. No, and I was rewarded. So.
You know, you want to know what the funny thing is? Because, first of all, I don't think she always realizes exactly how many of her streams I come to. Because her
No, you
chat
be
be
saying
jumping
that.
so much, she don't always see my messages. But I'm
I
there.
saw you yesterday when we got them 2 dubs back to back. Don't play with me.
Yes, I was there.
Mm.
But I was also there that one day
Okay.
where they were playing, right?
Okay, I'm listening.
And they were doing well,
Mhm.
but they weren't getting any dubs.
Okay.
And we were just talking about some stuff, cosplays and all of that. And then they were getting ready to, to thank thank the driver.
Okay.
And I said, if you get this dub, I'm gonna buy you a wig.
Just say that. He did.
And
You
the
wanna know where it
response?
is?
They got the dub.
The wig's back here. Hold on. let me
Oh, show the wig, please.
see. Yeah, it's right here. Hold on. Watch out, Bruno. Hold on.
That
Didn't get a dub all day. A wig was on the line.
The wig was on the line. And that's not it. And the bodysuit. Who asked for Yodorichi?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yodorichi coming soon.
Oh, you ain't. Damn.
Uh-oh.
So we know her motivation for real to get a dub. That's crazy.
Look at that. Look at that. Yeah.
Oh, I'm weak.
Don't
I'm
even ask me
weak.
why I did that.
Hey, it's good content. I know what my clip's gonna be.
Oh, y'all
Come on
didn't
now.
know she was a martial arts expert?
I don't know how to do weapons. So
Nunchuck's crazy.
I want to learn them so bad, but I caught myself like in the shin one time, and I was like, yeah, y'all can have that. I think I'm good. I don't know.
She's like,
I need practice. It's not ready for the public.
my nose, my beautiful nose.
You know, like We can't risk it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? But now that Miss Chaos is here, I can go ahead and start moving forward with the week that was, because now there are some things that I want to touch on now that she's here. There was something, technically this happened a week ago.
About a week ago. Fucking up in that week, tweago. Run up in the spot, we get the squeezing, Everybody think put a hose, motherfucker.
Nah. Technically, we were supposed to talk about this on the week that was last week, because that was when it actually happened, but I was like, nah, Chaos is coming on next week.
Right.
I don't want to bring this up till she's on. Right. So technically, this is a 2 week ago that was, but we're going to address it now. There was a change that happened on Twitter/X that I wanted to wait and talk about when she was here, because I feel like she played a big role in the aftermath. And that is how you can't see people's likes anymore.
Oh, you can't.
No. Yeah, so there was what was it? So Elon, it was 10 a.m. I remember getting up 10 a.m. and I'm on Twitter, and someone was like, "Ain't no way Elon just liked this tweet." And I'm looking at the picture and I'm like, "Y'all, this is not what I think it is. This is not what I think it is." And it's like this girl like on the side, but it's a humiliation clip that he had liked. So I took the screenshot and I was like, so I go to my Twitter and I'm like, guys, I opened the thing and I'm like, likes are privated. This happened a little too soon for my liking, because it was 10 and then it was 1. I was like, he did that a little too fast for me. So then I was like, y'all know why it was privated, right? And that, first of all, that blew up, and I was like, well, now I gotta tell the people. I gotta tell the folks. Like, I gotta tell them what it is. And I was like, here's a screenshot, and I was like, yes, he liked this humiliation clip, and it blew up. It has like over 3.5 million views. Like, I don't understand. Like, it has like 37,000 likes on it. Like,
Her post.
On my post, and I was like, y'all, I be posting some important stuff, and y'all don't be giving a damn. But today y'all gave a damn, and it wasn't about me. And I was like, bro, do you know how much that check would have been from Twitter? I'm bummed. And I'm like, I'm gonna just start making bullshit tweets at this point.
That part.
That must be what y'all want. That's why I hate Twitter. X.
Twitter hates Twitter too. That's why it's not called Twitter anymore. But
Exactly. What the fuck?
for anybody that just wants to be up to speed on that, I'm sure everybody will know how social media works. And once upon a time, you used to be able to go to somebody's post and hit the likes button, and you could see who all liked said post. The second a humiliation post got posted, and we found out that the owner, Elon Musk, liked a humiliation post, within an hour, all of a sudden, you can't see people's likes anymore.
The One Piece is real!
Can we get much higher?
Of all people,
Of all people.
Sean, the man is here.
Hello. Hello, Master Chef Chandri.
For some of y'all that might not know, that is Mr. Okami Sean, a.k.a. the man.
Why is it not pulling your... There it is. Yes. Yes, I got everybody. I did a boomerang.
Ha! Ha!
Nice.
Boomerang!
But you know what?
Oh, coming back to you.
I'm not one of the people that likes to jump around. But since Sean is here...
Come on now.
Uh-oh.
Come on with it now.
Oh, wow.
Since Sean is here,
Oh, wow.
we gotta show a shout out.
Oh, look at us. Just there.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
my God, look how adorable. Look at you cute. And it was like, oh, my God. Come on now.
It's a wolf. Rah.
They looking good. Not just good, but good.
Good. With a T?
Yes, with a T.
With a T?
You're both looking gorgeous. Oh, my goodness. Goodness gracious. Yes.
Why, thank you.
Very nice.
Very nice.
He's doing a lot of looking around right now.
Why do you look like you in your work office? Are you in...
That is a
Chill,
nice
chill,
poster.
chill.
That's a nice.
I
That's
mean,
a
I
nice.
just,
Take over,
Like the
Bulbasaur.
poster that you got
I
up there, bro.
apologize.
That is a nice poster that you got there, bro. You feel what
I
I'm saying?
apologize.
Like, that's a nice poster. You feel me? Like, yeah.
I got off work. I'm sorry.
You
Oh,
feel
I
me?
mean, that's okay.
I
I'm not
respect,
judging.
like I respect my brother. Like, you feel me? I ain't gonna look at that. I'm looking right here.
He's like, I ain't gonna look at that. I ain't gonna look
You're
at.
not gonna get me in trouble. Hey, new. I'm right here. Oh yeah.
What is the clip?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you can't see it on the screen. All right, so it's y'all. It's y'all. Look at
Do you
that.
not have your seconds? Do you not have the podcast pulled up?
Oh yeah, you gotta pull up a second screen because it's not gonna come up on this one.
Yeah, we only see you.
Do you not have your second screen? Do you have a second monitor?
I do.
Pull the podcast up on your second monitor.
Okay.
That way you can be able to see what everybody else is seeing.
Oh, so because that's right.
Oh
that
my
makes
goodness.
sense.
Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of like an OBS.
See,
I don't
Then
know
you
what
see-
everyone's looking at. You know what I
See,
mean?
then you know then you see why I'm respectfully looking up.
I'm crying. Not at you.
No, y'all have me all confused.
She
No, I
was like,
got a
"What's
hat.
going on?"
She's been very confused the
What's
whole
going
time.
I am. I was like, what are y'all looking at?
Why y'all so
I
hyped
was
for
like, yeah,
it?
this is amazing. Oh my god.
I don't get the joke.
Pull us up
I
on your
did, I
second
was like-
screen and you'll see what's up.
I'm still waiting for this thing to.
Hello.
I got an 8-second ad about some pizza.
God, pop out.
Papa John,
Oh.
he's racist.
Did you get hit with an ad?
Oh, I see it. That's us. That's us. We went to a $55 day pass convention that day. We made the best of it. But I
As y'all
damn sure
should.
tell you, we spent most of the time taking the pictures outside.
God damn.
Hey, that part.
So we said, hey, you know
Worth
what?
it.
We're gonna go to the
That was
con,
worth
but I'm
it.
gonna spend 55 to still be outside
It was so bummy.
though. Bomb. Oh damn. Bomb.
Okay, well,
Bomb.
not like ghetto, but like
It wasn't
that was
like
a
another con.
$25 day pass. You know what I mean? That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh,
It should have been a $25 day pass, and then you had to pay for panels.
Nani? Excuse me.
Yes, it was like
Nani?
$15 per panel.
See, now that's.
Bo ain't no way, Bo. Bo
I
ain't
think
no
the
way.
one
I was
we
about to say,
got to
that's the
watch
other
was
button.
free.
Ah, it's good. We're
But-
right on.
Yeah, it was right. We spent more time taking pictures than being in.
I said, hey, yo, what
It
the
was
fuck,
it was.
man?
So like here's like the main like area, like say this is the microphone, like this is the main like area where everyone meets in the lobby.
Mhm.
This was the hallways of the convention. Like you saw how far that was? Like you could go out the hallways, go down the hall to look at the panels, and that's it, everybody.
Was it in a hotel?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Could we ask what city this was in?
Was it Raleigh? Cary. It was in Cary? Cary of North Carolina? Yeah. Cary or Raleigh. I believe it was Cary, but I was like, oh, Cary. Yep. It was a local convention. I was like, hell yeah, I'm going to support the locals. And y'all did that shit. Mm-hmm.
Did anyone recognize you?
No, I don't. There was it was a Nanami and Gojo, but they messaged me after I left the convention. So after I had like posted something, they were like, we were like standing right behind you at one point. We just were too scared to say hi, and I was like,
Aww.
That's adorable.
but it's okay.
Local
cool, though.
hero.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I try.
But yes, you've been on the podcast before, even though we used to be on TikTok, even though we're on the bigger and better things. You know we like to do our cosplay showcase. So
Heck
I
yeah,
skipped
let's do
ahead since your man jumped in, who by the way is the man, the GOAT. Man, don't play him in video games.
Mhm. They'll body you. They'll
No,
body you
he's
real
good at
quick.
everything. I'll never understand.
So we'll just keep the cosplay rollout going real quick then.
Let's get it. I don't know what's about to pop up. I'm just.
So is it safe for me to look?
Yes.
I can look now?
Yes.
All
Are you
right,
leaving?
Crying.
All right, good.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm out of here.
Let's go.
I will be watching continually, but Unfortunately, I only had an hour and a half.
No,
Nah,
thank you
you're
for
good,
the
sir.
early
But I
time.
appreciate you coming in and filling in before she got here. I always
Thank
salute my
you.
brother.
Always, you know I'm here to support, and I'm not gonna front. I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you either the verses or on the same team for Fortnite. I ain't gonna front, cause yeah, I'm gonna everywhere. You
Let's
heard?
get it. Let me know. I'm so down, please.
Definitely,
Please,
I
please,
got you.
please.
And to my brothers, keep the show going.
Absolutely.
Keep on striving. Drop all these mud on the neck. Word, word to
Absolutely.
Bulbasaur. Word to Bulbasaur. You heard?
That Bulbasaur is so
Rizzasaur.
cute.
Thank you, Rizzasaur. Rizzasaur said thank
Rizzasaur!
you. Rizzasaur said thank you.
RZA says thank you. All right, brother. Peace out. Do what you got to do. We'll see you at a future podcast, brother.
Most death.
All right. Well,
Wow.
that's the series, ladies and gentlemen. You know, we're going to go ahead real quick, give him one more round of applause because he deserves it. As the third man of the podcast, Israel. But meanwhile, up on the screen right now, we have Avatar Aang.
Let's go. Oh. I love this one so much. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Like, it felt like a masterpiece. I'm not gonna hold you, and I only say that because I couldn't decide which outfit I wanted to do, because I love Aang's original outfit, but then I saw, I believe this is Ember Isle. Ember Isle. This is the outfit for Ember Isle, I believe. I can't remember. Don't judge me. Also, guys, I am on book 3 of Avatar, so.
Yeah, she's reading the books.
I'm not. Look, you're good. You're fine.
We're almost there. We're almost done. I'm excited. Episode 4. But yeah, I went to Walmart, got a sheet, and cut it up, and like I cut half his outfit.
Wow.
Like this on top of it, and pulled that piece behind it, and I was like, yo, no one's ever gonna see the back. We're about to eat this up. Now, if y'all saw the back, you'd have been like, oh, girl. Not leaving the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one of these that are not leaving the house. No energy to bald cap. I was like, I'm just gonna, like, I finally have hair to use, so like I want to be able to use it. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, F it, you know? I was bald at one point, so I guess that would have been an appropriate time, but I was like, I can do something cute. Like, come on.
Yeah, how many comments did you get about people saying, but you're not bald?
Oh my God, I actually got, on YouTube, it was the worst. TikTok wasn't bad. Instagram actually wasn't bad. It was TikTok. Like, everyone was so angry. You didn't even have the decency to put on the decency? Okay. If it's not because I'm black, it's because I didn't put on a ball cap. Like, you know what I mean? Like, y'all pick a struggle. Pick what you want to be mad at.
That part, because if it's not because, like I did with my 7 Deadly Sins stuff, if it wasn't because I'm black, they were talking about how tall I was. I'm like, well, what do you expect me to do?
Right, I'll shrink. I can do it, y'all. I can do it. I'll never get it. I'll never understand. Hey, Bruno. Hey, buddy. Wanna say hi? Wanna say hi? Come on. Say hi. Come on.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. This is Bruno. Bruno Bucciarati.
Look at you. That side eye crazy.
That's him in a nutshell. He can't help it.
He's like, hey, what you doing over here, bro? You supposed to be petting me. I don't know why you right here. I deserve a pet right now. You supposed to rub my belly. What you got going
There
on?
you go. Yeah. I
The side eye is crazy.
if that's a strong suit.
Boy, that's a gift. That's a emoji. Somebody
He
just
gets
cropped
it from
his face.
Mom. Judy.
And we got okay.
Yes.
Speaking of stepping on people's necks.
This one was actually so difficult to pull.
I'm pretty sure it is.
I'm short. I don't know if that's new to anybody. I'm 5'1". These costumes are meant for like 5'5", 5'6" women at least. if you're taller, that's like even more of a plus, because the bodysuit doesn't like fill out enough. I guess like it doesn't stretch, so it doesn't like fit the body. So everything's like those pieces. Like I had to like stand up extra tall to like get everything to like not group together because I'm short. I was like, God damn, and you can't do anything. You can't do shit. Like I couldn't lift my arms. I couldn't do anything. Like it was honestly so difficult. All TikTok transitions. I think this one took the longest for the sake of like me not being able to move, because if not, a piece is gonna fall off of me. So I'm like, oh my God, that took so long because I had to do so many takes. I'm stepping on the bottom of my pants. Like my pants are under my feet because I'm short. I was like, God, I was like, I'm gonna make this work though. And I could use some work on the wig, but then I realized I shouldn't have used scissors. I should have used like, what are those things called? The thing when you shave your head, like clippers?
Yeah.
Because her bangs go like this. So all I had to do was get the clippers and go like that. Like, I didn't think about that. So yeah, this is gonna be redone at some point, but it'll be sleepwear jewelry, which I'm excited about.
So what we're saying is, just like the last cosplay, this is not an outside cosplay.
It is not. It will not be outside. I don't think I can do it. It's so nice. It's so nice. I do not think I could wear it out. Like I need to get one custom made for me, to be honest. Like that, I'm too short. Too short.
I refuse for you to walk outside with that.
Oh,
I mean, if it's not even gonna stay in place, you can't take it outside.
you can't. Yeah. Like, oh, don't forget your arm fell off. Like, bro, I know there's extra pieces that go around the arm. I couldn't put those on because they just fell off. Slid down my arm. I was like, all right, I'm not putting it on.
But with that being said, that just goes to show your dedication to the content.
Oh God, and we're gonna do it anyways, you know? Like, yeah, we gonna make it work.
Anything for the content. That's what I always say when I tell people, it's like, look, we're gonna get this done, and we're gonna figure out a way to get this done. This one isn't necessarily a cosplay. This is just a killer fit.
What is it? Oh yeah! Oh my gosh, that one is so old. It's kind of like my steps into content creation, like trying to figure out like the style that I guess people who like really enjoy anime, like when they put on anime clothes, like how do they style that type of stuff versus like a regular person when they would put on like Jordan, jeans and like their favorite like their sports jersey or some shit. You can easily match that, but I feel like when you put on anime fits, you gotta go above and beyond. So I was like, how do I spice this up? And I was like, okay, we'll get a wig. And I was like, the sweatpants are a little, like we need something to kill some space here. You know what I mean? Because I didn't want too much torso. And then I just got, oh my God, the shoes that go with it though, sold. There's some Air Forces. No, they're not Air Maxes. They're Air Maxes. Air Max 97, I can't remember, but they're blue, light blue, and white. They're so nice. And I was like, yo, this shit match. So that's a good picture. Thank you for pulling that one.
It's a nice quality too. What kind of camera was that?
My iPhone.
Nice.
My iPhone. My best friend. I sent my best friend. She's also my moderator. My photos. She was like, "Oh my God, you nailed it." I was like, "Really?" She's like, "Yeah." She's like, "Hold on, give me 2 seconds." She takes a photo. She comes back and she's like, "Look what I did." I was like,
"Oh."
She like spiced it up for me.
With edits.
She's such a pro.
Nice, nice.
Baby G, baby G, baby G.
Any help I always ask her. I haven't really put up too many cosplays this year. I just like, I got too much going on, but I'm trying to readjust and do all the stuff that I really like doing, which is everything. So I was like, yeah, we'll get cosplay later. I kept pushing it up.
It's like, that cosplay stuff. I got more important things going on.
Facts. But I am going to try to get one in. Stop, buddy. I'm trying to get one in. Oh no, maybe I don't have time this weekend. YOLO. So much for that, guys.
No, absolutely. Oh, and by the way, I gotta put this one up because you're just like me in this category. You have been trying to get this approved for a while.
Like, oh! Shout out to Kimmy. That's gonna be my girl all day, every day. All I will say is that for Anime NYC this year, y'all are not ready for what I'm bringing. I cannot wait. I don't care. That is gonna be so good. I can't wait.
Finally got the Anime
got
NYC
the approval.
influencer.
Hell yeah. Thank you. Yeah, oh my gosh. I felt so frustrated the first few years, like trying to get it together, because I was like, I had the qualifications, and then they just kept saying like, oh, we have to let other people go, and I'm like, there are people who have been going for like 3 years with the badge. Like, I don't understand. And that's not me being ungrateful, but if I can get into PAX East and PAX West, I should be able to get into Anime NYC. That's all.
Man, no. Talk your shit. Don't give me that I ain't trying to be ungrateful stuff. No, say it with your chest.
I meant it, you know what I mean? Like, I was definitely confused. I was like bummed out, because I'm like, my credentials speak enough, you know what I mean? Like, do I have millions and thousands of followers? No, but like, all my work is very evident that I like anime.
Miles, what's good, brother?
Shout out to Miles.
Shout out to Miles. The DJ.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah.
When we go back to New York, that's exactly how I'm about to be.
But as we know, I also, after being rejected a year ago, got approved for Anime NYC this year. So
congratulations.
We in there.
We in there. Like, it's a wrap. Let's go. I'm celebrating my 30th birthday there.
Yes, that part. 30th birthday coming soon. So yeah, you weren't here earlier when we went off on our tangent, but like we said, they're gonna start respecting us out here, and now that we're getting approved for things, I'm not done here. I want to start getting influencer badges and partner badges for other cons too. So everyone, take a look at Anime NYC and follow suit, because I want to be up in your cons, and it would be nice if y'all could just hand me a badge and let me have special perks. And
at the end of the day, like,
the stuff I feel like I deserve at this point.
100%. And you have every right to say that. What are we saying?
Yes, ma'am. And there's another thing that happened this year, you know, especially since the last time that we had you on the podcast. Didn't you get some new ink?
I did, yeah. I did. Here she is. Hold on, I'm gonna move my mic. Here she is. It looks weird right now because I don't like this lighting, but yeah. Here's the whole shebang. I got Shaman. Trying to look at the screen and like me. Shaman, Love Disc, and then Alchemy. And I gave the artist like full creative freedom, because I was like, I just want you to make Mitsuri a Pokemon trainer. And she did exactly that. And I gave her a list of Pokemon, but she picked, she ended up picking these, but she was able to color coordinate them a little bit better into what she was doing. So I said, F it. Like, it's the details for me. Oh my God.
It's okay. I got you. I got you guys. Look at that. Like, that's dedication.
Thank you. Yeah, it was. It hurt.
It looks like it probably did.
A lot of color coding and a color shading and a color tacking and wiki backing.
Exactly. The first like 4 hours I was okay, and then like the next like 2 I was like, oh, I don't think I'm gonna make it to the color. Like, I was like, I don't. Yeah, she was like, my hand's not doing so well. I was like, oh, yeah, I think I'm at my pain threshold. Like, it's okay. I'm down to move the coloring to another day. In which we did. So originally I had the black and white outline, and then I got the color done.
She said, oh, that's fire. Look at Miles. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Look, nobody can deny your fandom for anime. Not when you have something like that.
Exactly.
That looks like that costs about a band.
Yeah. Originally priced, it was $1,400, but she gave me a discount because she really, really liked my idea, and it had never been done before by her. So I got it for like $900.
Look at that, nailed it.
Hey.
But
look. Put me on the prices right.
I was about to say, but technically you went over, so you know.
Yeah, put me on the prices right.
Well, I mean, you didn't go over the original price, so you still win the showcase.
Like, come on. Like, you put me on the prices right. I know what's up. I know my.
Hell yeah.
But it doesn't matter because, you know, I would be that dick on the prices right that says 1,001.
Right.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh, shit.
You know,
love
every
that
time they
stuff.
do that on that show, you just know they just want to reach over.
Oh God, no facts. Because bitch, I didn't ask. Okay, pick another number. Be original.
But hey, I mean, within the rules, but still, there's got to be unwritten rules somewhere. Like, you really go bid $1 over me?
Hell yeah.
Exactly. There should be at least a $50 to $100 difference, like in my opinion. But
You know, or at least a couple. That's like the ultimate slap in the face. But as usual, guys, we definitely like to appreciate everybody that has come out here. I appreciate there's all 11 of you guys that are in here vibing with us with the podcast is real. Again, we do have the special guest, Lil Chaos, in the building. And if you don't know that much about Lil Chaos, she has a huge body of work that you guys kind of got to get used to. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and showcase some of this body of work like we haven't already. But we're going to go ahead and get the other information up here as well. Like, look at the names of some of this stuff that she has done business with.
thank you.
See, when I was speaking earlier about wanting to be on people's level, she's who I'm talking about. I'm trying to get where she is.
Thank you. The resume.
Okay, resume.
The resume, facts. Facts. I have something to add to that actually, so I need to do that. Probably
Ooh.
I'm excited. I'm excited to talk about that one. But my newest one on that one is actually Hoyoverse, and that's like been my biggest, like, within this past year because I picked up Honkai Star Rail so fast and so much. Like I play that game like after I stream for like 4 hours. Like I love that game so much. Anyways, it's my comfort game. And yeah, I had someone reach out to me. They're like, "Hey, we want to do this. Want you to do this new cosplay for a new game that's coming out." And I was like, "No shot." I was like, "I am going to." I'm screaming, crying, throwing up, flipping tables. Like I was lit. I was lit. So that was my newest project. I'm very happy about that one. So yeah, you guys
Look,
see this? This took some time, but you can do it. I
For
promise.
me, it was, I remember when she did the thing with Capcom. And I was like,
Oh my
okay,
God.
that's it. That's it. That's it. I need to get on her level now.
Thank you so much. That was crazy. That I did not expect at all. Are you going to TwitchCon? I was like, I am. They're like, can you please stream in our booth? I was like, what? I was like, yeah, Mama, look, Mom, I'm at the booth. Like, that was insane. Oh my gosh.
Look, Mama, I did it. I'm in the booth, goddammit.
Right? It's something. Oh man, thank you. That was
And look, and yes, guys, you definitely want to build your resume. You definitely want to go out there, put the good content out there, and try to get noticed. But it doesn't always have to be that way. As a person who, again, follows this woman on X, I can tell you that she is not afraid to shoot her shot with some of these brands. Just every now and then, I'll see one of them brands talking about opportunities, and I'll see that comment underneath. Hey, my name's Lil Chaos, and
Every time.
I got this going on, and I would love to work with you guys. I'm like, look at that. You get 100% of the things you don't ask for. So
every time. That's my favorite freaking quote because, like, that quote got me like one of my biggest, like, opportunities. Like 2 years ago when I got to work with one of the like gaming / lifestyle companies called Xset. So like, you know, like you never know. I was like, I'm gonna submit this video, balls to the wall, F it, I'm gonna do my best. I got all dressed up, makeup, brand new wig. Like I was not playing games. Like, you know, you wanna be present, like, and feel present in what you're doing. I always say if you look good, you feel good. So, you know, I always try to pull my best and my best, like, in anything, whether it's a picture, a video, whatever. Like, you want to make sure that you look presentable so that they know what their brand will be represented on at the end of the day, if that makes sense. So
And guys,
That's
always
just
be
the-
aware that you think just because you're small time that you think brands don't see your pages. They're watching. So you also got to be careful what you put on your pages.
Yes, 100%.
You know, if you think you're going to do something that's a little, get a separate page, you know.
100%, yes. Save yourself.
Yeah, I see the way you be talking to people on that separate page, by the way. But nah,
I talk crazy. This is the life we live.
I'm just going to leave that one at that because since we had a late start and we have the lovely Chaos here, that means we also have to be a little late getting to the disclaimer. So, sir, it is time. If you want to take this away, she should already know what it is.
First thing first, I just
Take it
want to
away,
say.
Batman.
Say what? What? Nani? What?
I don't know why I said that, to be honest. I think it was take
Okay,
it
well,
away
not.
Squidward.
What did you say? Like, what?
Yeah. Oh, take it away, Batman. But I meant to say take it away, Squidward. Because remember on SpongeBob when he was like, never mind.
Yeah, what you said back then.
Take it away, Squidward. Or Gary, who was he talking to? Never mind. Just ignore me, man. I swear he said that.
I'm just letting her talk at this point, y'all.
We were on the talent show, remember?
Look, first, look. All right, let me shut up. All right, my brain cells is about to say something, but it don't matter. Look here, let's just get this over with, ladies and gentlemen. At this particular time, it ain't the top of the hour, but it is at the time of the hour.
Thank you, Miles. Yes, that's what I was talking about. Oh, when he was in the. Okay, yeah. Sorry. Okay, yep. Miles got me. Miles got me.
Shout
He
out
got me.
Miles.
What did he say? He was like indoors, indoors, indoors. That's what it was. Oh, that's what it was. When he wanted to stay inside.
Okay, all right, let her cook. Just let her cook, goddammit. That's all I can say. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is not the time of the hour, but it is that time of the hour that we're about to have this more of a disclaimer when it comes to us talking about some topics that is going to have some hateful crimes. We might say some things that might sound like we hurt each other's feelings, but we're not. At the end of the day, we all family. We just like to say some things that we just express ourselves, because that's just how we feel at that moment, okay? So anything that we about to say to each other, please don't think we're taking it serious, all right? We're here for all love and games. But we will get aggressive, because, you feel me, she's on a hot seat, and once a person is on a hot seat, she's about to be cooking. So it's about to get to that time. Oh yeah, that's a saying over here now. Once you're on a hot seat, you're about to be cooking. So let's see. Let's get this talk, because I got a person told me that you had a shotgun ready for this show. That you
Always ready.
Like you was ready to talk about a certain topic here. We gonna get to that today. Trust and believe. We gonna get there. But I heard you was carrying today. So hey, by all means, if you carrying today, I hope you aim right.
Okay.
You better aim right, cause you on that hot
Let's
seat,
get
mama.
it. I'm ready.
All right now. All right, let's get to it. Top of the morning. Top of the morning. Top of the morning. Top of the morning.
Hey.
The One Piece is real!
Well, you know, Chaos said lately she hasn't really been doing much cosplaying because it's been all about gaming for her. She's been doing a lot of streaming, a lot of Fortnite. I mean, you know, she's using a lot of guitars and cars, not as necessarily the weapons, but she's been playing a lot of Fortnite.
Nobody shoots in that game no more.
They don't, and it's so frustrating. I'm sad.
So let's talk about your gaming for a little bit, because you've been a lot on your Fortnite grind, and yes, all I see are cars and guitars. Cars and
Right.
guitars.
No, don't forget about these.
Okay. Oh, the fist. Oh my God.
Don't forget about these, goddammit. Those are most.
Don't forget about these.
What you mean? Them gauntlets is there too. Irking ass. I look. Give me this.
Give me that. Yeah.
Give me this goddamn
Go on
mic.
the top.
Yeah, give me this. Look,
Take it
nah.
away.
Let me talk to you, Epic Games. Goddammit.
Okay.
Talk to y'all for a second. I don't even necessarily be on Fortnite like I usually be in Season 3. Cause that's my OG time when I used to be playing.
Okay.
But there be times that I do be playing it from time to time, okay? And recently I've been touching it with Jasiri and them. And I have learned that we are not shooting. We're not shooting. I understand the perks. I understand the cars. Hell, I understand the new skin of Mad Max and anime. Hey, do you? You've been doing it for a long time, but you got sued. But you've been doing great ever since then. You feel me? So, do you, all right? I'm there.
Heck yeah.
However, we're not shooting no more.
Exactly.
Why am I not having you put guns in the game for me to shoot? Why can I not blow up a car? First, why is there not a rocket in there?
Right.
Why do we not have a rocket launcher to counter these fucking trucks that y'all have that's armored up?
There used to be rockets.
They are.
They're armored. It's armored trucks. So
Yeah.
you mean to tell me I gotta get in another car with a fucking turret to just shoot another armored truck?
Yep. Yeah, that's the one thing I'll say. I have not been happy.
What are we doing? At this point, I just feel like boogie bombs is just the way to go.
They did put EMPs in the game, so you can throw those and it'll stop the car, and then it'll take like 65, 70 off their shield. So they've been making their adjustments, but I will say that the very beginning of the season, I was pissed. I was like, I have to get in the car. I have to pimp it out. I have to run into people. I have to get this. And I was like, can we just like, what was the purpose? Like, where was the...
What is the reason?
I'm with you, because I was like, I was telling someone the other day, and I was like, I don't feel like it's a game. It's not it's not a first-person shooter, but it's a shooter. And I'm like, yes, there can be some vehicles, like, COD has helicopters, whatever, but it's like, you're like, the whole however long, 25 minutes of the game should not be you in a vehicle. And then they had to start, so the first issue, right, was the mythic cars regenerated health if you drove around. So I was like, everyone's going to go land and go get those cars. That was issue number one. Then they took that away. Then they added boogie bombs. Then they added, we have there's a grapple now, like a hook grappler. It shoots it to the back of a car. You can ride behind it and you can shoot it like that. But it's
I don't
like,
want a surfboard
like,
on no
took y'all
goddamn
so
car.
long.
What am I talking about? I'm not on a boat.
No, you're literally just riding behind the car. I'm like, okay, which is cool. I'm just saying, like, it took so long to do that. And I'm like, you're not teaching anybody anything. Like, if there's an influx of people coming to play, it's like they know that they can just get in the car and be all right. Like, I've lost games to people who have got one kill the whole game.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? So it's
Just
like,
driving- I know. And it makes me mad. It makes me mad with a burning passion, because even if you even play it with the squad or even crew or the duos or whatever it is, no matter what game mode it is on, it is absolutely just going to be you in a car. It reminded me back in the day when they added the mechs. That pissed me off, because when
everyone loved those.
I hated it, because what's the point of me building if you can
Right.
just destroy it with one fucking... Fuck the mechs with a burning passion, bro. And that's how I feel about these cars. It's
Yeah.
like I feel like you trying to market me to play music in a car that I can play on my iPhone.
That's really what it is. You know how much money they're probably paying for this music? They want you to hear it.
Oh, no, because it's the same songs, too, so.
Like, bro,
NF, they've been killing some NF lately.
Like, fam, I
Shit.
get in the car and I'm driving around and I just heard The Weeknd on there. I'm like, bruh, I get it. I rock with you. You feel me? I can feel my face when I'm with you too. But right now,
Right.
I'm trying to murder. Just, you feel me?
Right.
They even put Future on there. What are we doing? What?
Right.
Like, oh my goodness. But it's like I say, I'm not mad about the way of Fortnite was trying to add things and stuff because I haven't been playing Fortnite in a long amount of time. I've been on other games and I've been on boards and over there. I don't even want to talk about that. I had my hero days. I'm not a hero over there no more. I put the crown away and they fucked that game up entirely. I don't even want to talk about that. But it's the fact of, for me to go and just be like, you know what, let me just go and just flashback because y'all had an anime there. I'm an anime guy. Whatever. Cool. Y'all put anime, Power, Jujutsu Kaisen, Dragon Ball, whatever, you name it. Y'all marketing. Cool. Whatever. I just don't like the fact when I get there, I can't just, I gotta, I'm learning perks. Understandable. Cool. Yeah, I have perks. Whatever. The fact of, I get on there, and the first thing I gotta be mindful of is a gauntlet pisses me off.
Facts, yeah.
Because then it's like, you could be strategic, you feel me, throw a boogie bomb, you feel what I'm saying, but then you gotta look for those, but then you can, it's like so many things you can do to try to counter shit, but it's just like, but you need a better counter than what y'all expected it to be. If I'm landing in the drop, and there's a car already in the front, and I got a common rifle, what the fuck is that gonna do to the fucking car? You feel what I'm saying? That's not gonna do anything. Cause as soon as they get inside, all you're gonna do is get in the turn into this guy. I feel like Vivian. I feel like I'm fighting the fucking Vivian. And that's a problem with me. And that's a problem. And that's a problem with Fortnite right now. This, I can honestly say, I feel like this is the worst season. One of the worst seasons Fortnite even had.
I agree, yeah.
Because all you doing is sitting in the car and with the fucking gauntlet, and I'm driving around, and I don't even have to shoot you. And bro, and when it's the last person on your team, and it's literally is whoever don't have a car, you lose.
No, basically, because it's like the last two teams, and I'm like, everyone's just driving around each other in circles. I'm like, this is so nice.
Oh, you agree, right? From the 404?
Oh, no. Oh, I saw you game, and I saw you play with a couple of people, and y'all was there. I mean, shit. I saw, like, look, I saw a game. Me and him was watching Chaos play. I was sitting here, and I was just watching. I said, this shit.
Because we support, so we watch.
So I'm watching the stream. And then you feel me? You know, Chaos talking mad shit. She's like, no, I'm finna get this fucker. You feel what I'm saying? No, where you going? Where you going? You was doing all that shit talking. You feel me? She was going crazy. But one thing I saw her, she was shooting. But when homeboy was chasing, she pulled out that gauntlet and started swinging in the air. I said, ain't this about a fucking shit? Ain't this about a crock of shit? He was watching me complaining about what I was watching. I said, I know damn well she did not just put a gauntlet just to fight him. He said, yup. Hell yeah. And then I heard the background bro was like, hurry up, get in the car. She's like, okay, bet. All right, one shot, boom. She got him out of the car. I was like, okay, here I go. Get out the car. Gauntlet. I'm like, what am I playing? What am I watching?
If you can't beat him, you join them.
Like, fuck that game, bro. I'm done. I'd rather rage on Apex than playing that shit, bro. That pissed me off, bro. I'm already raging. It's bad enough I can't kill people in the car. Now I got to deal with this bullshit. Crock of shit. Nah, bro. You already put 0 build mode? God damn. So, like, let me shoot. Let me shoot properly. When I'm building, you feel me? Put the shit on building mode if you want to. Don't bring that shit over here. You brought that shit over here. Now I can't even enjoy myself. Mad Max Fury mode, you bastards. I don't like that. Fix it. Yo,
the
Epic.
Reload mode is really good, though.
Say what?
The reload mode is really good.
I haven't, sweetheart, I haven't even touched that game ever since that day. You understand?
I understand.
I haven't even touched it ever since that day. I've been on other games. I've been on My Hero Ultra Rumble. I've been on Paladins. I've been on Multiverse, getting W's.
Shout out to Mike Mark, first time chatter.
Shout out to Mike. You feel me? You feel I said, and by the way, anybody who want to run their hands on Multiverse can definitely get the hands. I swear to God, I'm like that. So I'm like that. I'm like that. I'm 10 toes down on mine.
And
on
I'm
my
like
Multiverse.
That little bitch.
I'm just saying, I'm 10 toes down about mine. I ain't gonna lie. But I've been on straight other games, and plus I'm about to stream Poppy Playtime next week.
Oh yeah, you got it.
Yeah, I started. I started the journey, and I can't neglect the journey that I started. I'm not a horror game. He knows it. I'm not a horror game. I saw this. I saw this man play Outlast. Fuck you. I'm not playing no shit like that. No. You got me fucked up. Like walking around with a damn camera. That's all you got? What?
I can't do Outlast.
I I saw this man play that. That man was just going off on it. He was cool too. He had a couple of jumps, but he was so locked in. I said, how you lock in on a horror game? That doesn't make sense, bro. I'm screaming. I'm like, oh shit! You get my reaction. Him? No.
I'm on the floor,
bro. He's the opposite of when he play horror games. I'm not making this shit up. I swear to God, if I make this shit up, may God strike me down right now. I am watching this man playing this game around 2 or 1 o'clock in the morning because he does not he will play. Here's the thing, we're gamers. Mm-hmm. Once we start, we are on that bitch damn near for 12 or 11 hours. I'm not making this shit up. This man has not stopped playing this. He probably didn't stop this game until he beat the game or he found a checkpoint. He stopped it and then went to sleep, woke up, and then got back on it. That's how much. That's how dedicated he was with Outlast. But due to the fact of me watching, it was one of the things. I saw him play the beginning. The fact of this man was running around from the homeboy with this nasty ass nigga. He was going through a crack and then he just grabbed his ass and threw him. I saw him jump a little bit, but he was like, "Oh, okay. All right, nice. I like this." I'm like, you enjoying this?
You think this is funny?
Like, why are you happy that he just grabbed you and threw you across the... Why are you happy? And then when he lost, he has a couple of jumps, man. He was like, oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. Okay. All right. I was like, why are you reacting so calmly, bro? Like, this is a horror game. I literally saw other people play this game. They're screaming. They're like, oh, shit. Fuck. No, run. You know what? Let me calm down. I don't even want to play this game. They'll put the controller down and don't want to play this game.
Right.
This man is dedicated to the core. He doesn't care, bro. He's going all the way to the finish line. He's like, I started. I'm going to finish it, and I don't care how many jump scares. I'm going to finish this motherfucker calmly. How?
No.
I'm not.
No.
I couldn't.
I can't play Outlast. I did play Outlast Trials, though. It's the 4-player survivor game. That one's actually really fun. Now, I'd be scared as hell. But I'd be having a good time. I'm not going to hold y'all. It's better when you're suffering, with your friends. If it were me, to play just Outlast, by itself, so I did play Outlast one time. It was, 3 years ago. And I sat at my computer with the controller in my hand on the pause screen. And I was like, y'all, I don't think I can do it. And then my hands are shaking. I was like, y'all, I don't know. I'm anxious. And they're like, no, you can do it. So I started taking a few steps. It's the first one at the asylum. This is you get you got to crawl up the outside to go in. I was like, I got to the top and I was like, I think this might be all y'all get from me. This might be all y'all get. And I hit the pause button. I was like, yeah, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you all for being here. Have a great night. We're going to raid out, actually.
Boy.
I can't do it, yo.
I get it. That's literally how I was. And that's the only horror game I said, recently will be Poppy Playtime. And
he's played it before.
I played Poppy Playtime. Chapter 1 I beat. Chapter 2 we was beefing because I think there was some mechanics that was going on. So now I took my time, but I think they fixed it. So now I'm finna go back and finish what needs to be started. But boy, when I played Poppy the first time, I was
you streamed it.
Hey, Poppy! Poppy ain't no joke. And you feel me? And for the first time, I can honestly say this. I enjoy playing that because I didn't have that type of adrenaline. So now I'm finna start trying to play more other type of game because there's one specific game I might play tonight. I was thinking about horror. It's like what, some not Human Fall Flat, but it's like, it's some nightmare game I've been seeing that's going on. People have been streaming and stuff like that. It's like this little person and she just walks around
Little Nightmares?
Yes.
I love that game.
I saw that and I definitely want to get into that. I see a lot of people was saying it's a good game and I was like, okay, well let me have my streaming. Really, I'm gonna start my horror streaming journey on that too because I said if people like my horror game reactions and I had a lot of people was tuned in that night. It was like, hey, you need to lock in and keep going. And I literally stopped. He saw me on live stream. I stopped. I said, no. Give me 15 minutes. I need to go smoke. No. I'm not doing this. Because there's a scene on there where Poppy, it's like, he saw the reaction. You go in the beginning, and I called it. Because black people know when there's something is off in horror games. I don't care. Our senses be tingling. I walked. It was like a dark. It was just the signs. The signs were just clearly there. Dark alley, silence.
Yep.
Hand right there. Went away. That mug said, and they said, I got the key. Unlock that door. I was like, I got the toy. I was happy. I said, I made the toy. They said, place toy here. I said, I know you fucking lying. You think I'm gonna put that toy in there? I posted that video. I did a whole hyena. I said, ain't no way I'm going in there. What you cactus butt? Like, and then when I walked in there, boy, my nigga moment was screaming. I was like a whole child again, running and screaming, and I didn't know where to go. All you hear was just me screaming and screaming and screaming. I was like, I need to lock in. I need to calm down. And then I got stuck, and then my homeboy just picked me up and ate me, bro. That's when I said 15-minute break. I said, no, y'all.
Yeah, y'all can have that.
Yeah, no, 15 minute.
See, the problem is, that's why I can't stream horror games, because of just like he said, when you stream horror games, people come for the entertainment of your reactions, and I don't give them.
He don't.
Right.
He don't. He wants more blood. I'm not understanding why.
That's so insane to me. I could never.
Who walks in a horror game and just be like, oh, you're funny,
wow,
buddy.
You got me.
Round 2.
Like, it was like Shrek and that'll do, donkey. That'll do. Like, what the fuck just happened there?
Hell no.
Why are you so calm?
But Chaos, other than smacking people with gauntlets and riding around in cars for like 20, 25 minutes a game, what else have you been playing lately?
Persona 3 Reload and Supermarket Simulator.
I heard about that.
I love it. I love Supermarket Sim. It's like, I just like it because, like, I used to work retail and, like, at the cash register at Target, but honestly, Target's not bad because, you know, like, ain't nobody really trying to throw a fit unless you don't scan their coupon. You know what I mean? Like, I just be up in that whole, like, beep, beep, but it's like, they don't talk to you. So I'm good. Like, you know, I could just talk shit to your face and check you out, get your money. I could shortchange you if I want, raise my prices. You know what I mean? Y'all can come visit me at the Big Booty Bodega. That's where we at.
The Big Booty Bodega.
Yeah.
Correct. That is what my store is called.
Yes. Oh, I am a very unbothered man. So, yes, you got that right over there. But no, I've heard of that. So, have you streamed it? I must have missed a stream if you streamed it.
Yeah. I only stream it like Wednesday mornings if I go live, and I'm so inconsistent on Wednesdays because I be trying to run errands. But
I work.
It's like a. Oh yeah. So yeah, I do it during. I usually don't stream during the day, so that's why. But
I remember when you used to stream like right in the middle of the day, because I remember every time I'd be like halfway in my shift, I get that notification that you go live, and then I would very irresponsibly try to pull you up on my phone while I'm out door dashing, and
irresponsibly, I love it. You know what I mean? It's the love for me.
Hey, you know, you get irresponsible for people you care about, so it's okay. Some of these.
Period. I always got people up on my phone when I'm driving. I don't care. I'm like.
But since we're also on the topic of video games, there's something we haven't done on here in a while, and I think it's time because we have you here. So I hope you also know a little bit about some of your classic video games, because we are going to return One Has to Go.
Here we go.
Okay.
Now, obviously, you'll be able to see him before she does, because you see me pull him up before it moves over. But, all right, One Has to Go. Most of this is roughly Nintendo, because, you know, whatever, Nintendo. I know you're a Pokemon lady, so.
I am.
The first one has to go. Mario Kart or Super Smash Brothers?
Mario Kart. That game pisses me off to no end. I'm not even gonna fucking lie to you.
Really
like, that game takes me to the next level. Like, if there's a word past vexed, it's that. Like, I have raged on a stream, and I looked at Sean and I was like, I'm not playing anymore. You get to play. And I gave him the controller and I left, and I let the community play because I was not playing with them no more.
You got that kind of beef with Mario Kart?
It's bad. Like it's real bad.
I
It's
mean,
real bad.
what is it? The braids?
What is it? The braids? Like no, I don't understand. Like I'll be doing so well and out of nowhere like I get fucked up. And that's so unfair to me because I worked so hard to get here. And I don't like that. I like being rewarded. So if I'm out there and I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, that's what I should be doing. Winning. But it's never like that.
And you're not just
Ever.
talking about the blue shell, right? You're just talking about all together.
No, it's everything. The green shells bouncing off the walls. Like it would be me getting hit with my own shell when I try to throw it at an angle and it bounced back at me, and I'm throwing like 3 at a time. Like you know what I mean? Like I can't.
So
not.
self sabotage.
Every time. I'm just not good at the game.
You sounded like
Not
you
good.
wanted to say something there for a second.
I know
sir.
you stopped me. I was gonna say one thing, and then you
But
was like,
see,
"Let
I
her
was
talk."
like, let her talk. Let her talk.
I was gonna say one thing, and then you said that.
Oh, sorry.
Sometimes you guys just let me say that one thing. Nah. What I was gonna say was, really though,
Yes.
because I can make the case that I can respectfully take Smash can go, and Mario Kart can stay. Because the reason I'm saying that is Mario Kart is more of a family fun game than it is for Smash.
How if I'm mad as hell?
Because
At everybody.
Smash is one of those games where you literally have a... Smash is one, for me personally, because I've been doing tournaments. I've been
Yeah.
doing a lot of things in libraries, and I won one tournament in my hometown, and I've never done Smash ever since. And I was just like, I'm cool with the one crown I can do, right?
Mario Party isn't one of the options.
Mario, I was like, nah. If you said Mario Party, Mario Party, that's a
Mario
different
Party's
story.
great.
That's a different story. But I feel like when it comes to Smash, right, you had a lot of great caliber when it came to Smash. You had the Super Smash 64 original, and then you got the Smash Melee and stuff. But I just feel like once it went up to Brawl, and then when it comes to Ultimate and stuff like that, that's when the things kind of got a little shaky with some of the characters and stuff they want to add, and with the maps and the choices and stuff they want to do. So that's when the game kind of became unbalanced for a while, this shit like that. So that's when it came irking with me. I feel like the reason I want to keep Mario Kart, because there are so many fun things you could do with the friends, and the beautiful thing about it is to purposely make your friends rage. Like, that's the most beautiful thing about it. And there's a lot of more other things too. I mean, I can make the case of I rage in this game because I be in first place, and then out of nowhere, boom, I get hit in the back. But that's kind of the beauty of it more. Because you have the encouragement to constantly want to keep going and stuff. But if you have a terrible bad rage, don't even bother. Because it's like Mario Kart is an equal game. Anybody can win, right? It's not one of those things where you have to try to have a skill-based game over here, and then you gotta be like, oh, I'm the best who could beat up everybody is rise to the top. Nah, Mario Kart, anybody can win. Doesn't matter if you in first place, something else, the most dumbest shit can happen, you be good. Hell, you can literally be in first place to get the first in a great momentum. And there's so many great viable things too, and especially with some of the maps. And especially when it came with some of the DLC that definitely been released. And then you got the most classic of the Rainbow Road map. Oh my gosh. That is the most... It's so many great viable things in Mario Kart that is really hard for me to mention. And we gotta act like this. Mario Kart has what's the franchise of the Luigi meme? When he kept driving by, Luigi gave you the stink face?
Oh yeah.
Yeah! Mario Kart has so many memorial things for me that kind of makes me feel like Mario Kart has a place in my heart, and it's gonna stay because I gotta have people to rage, and it's a family fun game, and it's not just a thing that's skill based. Anybody can win. Just don't be that type of person who be like, I'm the best, but it's just like, but this ain't one of those type of games, bro. Like, bro. I feel like Mario Kart for me. Mario Kart can stay for me. Smash can go.
I think about how monumental it was when it's like we're watching the Nintendo Direct and they're like, all right, these are your new DLC maps for Mario Kart, and then we get a Sora trailer. And I mean, tons of people cried. They hysterically bawled. You know what I mean? Like, that is something that was like, we knew we couldn't get it because of like licensing and all of that stuff, but they somehow made it happen, and it was like, it was a dream come true. Like, that to me was like, that's a memory in history I'm never gonna forget, and it's like, that just probably stands out way more to me than like Mario Kart having that impact. Like, you can go back and play Mario Kart any day, but it's like, reliving that trailer. Like, I could watch that trailer again and still probably cry. Like, that was so awesome. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know. I guess it's like, and I have a little thing with Smash. Like, when I first started streaming on Facebook, which is like before I even started playing Pokemon, I was playing Smash Bros for like 4 hours. And as a level up, you could only stream for 4 hours. I would stream for the whole 4 hours until they turn my shit off. Smash Bros. The best Isabelle. And now I'm garbage.
Toxic!
Could be one of those friendship destroying games.
Toxic, bro. See, thing is, and here's what I learned too. People say the type of characters that you pick is the type of person you are in Smash. I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
I can believe it though.
I'm not lying. They said they got so many descriptions of a type of player you are if you pick that. Like they said, if you pick Sephiroth, you ranged piece of shit. You're a long. They got you a long range piece of shit, huh? I was like, I was like, damn, we really got those type of people. They said, bro. They have so many. Each character that they have over there, it kind of describes. One thing I can honestly say about Smash is like it's kind of like what you said before is when they release characters, those trailers of hypeness of revealing the next character. That's one thing I can honestly say that makes Smash very valuable, especially when like one of the great. They had a lot of great reveals. One of my top favorites. I'm gonna say Banjo-Kazooie. That was my top because because I didn't know they was going to do that shit, but when they did, I was like, okay, all right, respect.
Yeah.
And then when they said, we are not going to do one more character, but we've been hearing y'all talking for years, and we've been working with Disney for a long time, but when we finally sealed this contract, we gonna give you what y'all been talking for years.
Exactly.
And they done. And when I saw that Mickey, I saw that mouse keychain. I lost it.
I was hysterically crying. Like
I was with you. Because Kingdom Hearts is literally my favorite game. And if you know, you know. Yeah. It has a beautiful place in my heart. And for me to see and I thought they was going to do like a new time. So I said, no, they went to the very first Kingdom Hearts, Sora, red outfit, Sora. I was losing it. I was losing my mind. I was losing it. The introduction when he was just flying around in the pixie dust. And then he landed down and then Mario just walked up to you. He was like, welcome, bro. It's been a long time. Thank you, bro. We finally got you. Boy!
I got goosebumps, like, thinking about it. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm talking about.
Bro, when Mario came up and picked up that keychain and he looked and he just tossed that out.
I was like, yeah, y'all won.
Yeah, they put a tear in my eye. Not gonna lie, I think Smash gotta go because Mario Kart feels more of a game for anyone than ever.
Welcome in, by the way,
salute to Ramp, my boy Ramp. You feel what I'm saying? What they do again? You feel me? I said the same thing, Ramp. I felt the same way when it comes to Mario Kart. I feel like Mario Kart is like is a family. Anybody can win games. Smash is just one of those games when you had those hardcore those nerds, and you saw my experience at the con. Like I sat down, I was having fun. Homeboy was like, "Oh, we don't have an extra controller, but you can play with us when everybody, when one of us get on. Oh, don't worry, I brought my own controller. Like your boyfriend, Sean, like your husband.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. When he got his.
When he pulls that out, it's time to walk away.
Just
walk away.
Boy, when I realized your boy wasn't a regular fighter. When he pulled out that old school, I looked at him. I was like, nah, I'm good, bro. Nah, bro, I'm good. Because you're not finna sit. Bro, he gonna do combos I ain't never heard before in my life.
Okay.
The nigga said, like, what type of code you just put in? Some bullshit.
I'm like, what?
Here I am with a good old basic ass controller. He over here with the old school Pascal. What the hell is this bullshit?
Nah, man, but yes, Rampage, we are affiliate over here, so you're gonna have to see ads from time to time. But see, here's the crazy thing, like, cause I'm not even gonna go all the way back. I'll go back to just like the N64 days, right? I had Mario Kart 64 and I had the original Super Smash Brothers. Now, Mario Kart, obviously, the family, me, my brothers, and all of them, we played Mario Kart all the freaking time. Absolutely. 4 players on the screen.
Yeah,
Finding the shortcuts that you could do. That you could always, the Rainbow Road music. I don't think I could ever play on Rainbow Road with just going da 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 da.
Oh, that's your one? Oh no, mine's the very first beginning, like
Oh, I mean, of course. When
I love that
but
one.
yeah,
I love that one.
when Smash came out, like literally, I didn't buy Smash at first. We rented Smash. And I was like, oh, because it was a brand new concept. You know, Mario Kart, we technically played it on Super Nintendo as well, but this was Mario Kart 64. But Super Smash Brothers, and I still remember that commercial with all the people dressed up in the Nintendo characters skipping through the forest. Me and you and me. I still remember the commercial when they advertised the first Smash Brothers. And then they went up and tricked them, and they all just started talking.
out of nowhere. I remember that commercial.
And they were like, Super Smash Bros. I rented it for a couple of days, and I played it all night. It was one of the and I'm a huge wrestling fan. It was one of the few things that made me go, Monday Night Raw's on? Nah, I'm going to keep playing Smash. Like, nah. I'm going to keep playing Smash tonight. You know, like, that was how much me and Pikachu, we used to go crazy in Smash. Like, that was my go-to in that one. And then, obviously, as the years go on, then you start playing more people, and obviously more characters. It gets more competitive. Mario Kart goes through some ups and downs, like there was Mario Kart Double Dash. And, you know, they tried to, like, do all this stuff and all of that. But it is the one that everybody plays. Obviously, both games can be pretty toxic.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
No, they're both toxic. I should say it depends on the character. It depends on what character you have. And they would be like, that's why they say whatever the character you pick, that is the type of person you are.
But like you said... like you said, with the music in Mario Kart, there's also a lot of iconic sounds that came with Mario Kart.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, that's that one. That's that one, boy. Oh man, the Mario and Luigi Kart. Oh my god, bro.
That one's a good one. I like that they bought back the Banana Mall.
Oh, dude.
I could not believe that when they said that was DLC. I was like, yes! Love that place.
But no, but as much as I like the Smash type video games, I am a racing game person through and through, and I could never get rid of the Mario Kart series.
It's too good.
Ever.
It's too good.
And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that.
No, and there's nothing wrong. Like I said, these are opinions. That's how that's supposed to go. Let's run up the next one. The Super Mario series or The Legend of Zelda? We're talking about the franchises here, not one particular game.
I think this is so disrespectful.
It slick is, bro.
Do you know what I mean? Like, they both hold, like, I mean, like, when you talk about RPGs and adventure, you know what I mean? Like, this is the beginning. You know what I mean? Like, I don't.
This isn't called the podcast Disrespect.
I think the Mario Bros gotta go. I don't know. Actually, no, because no. I played more Mario than I did.
For me to keep looking at
Legend of Zelda. I think I think the Legend of Zelda Legend of Zelda franchise. I don't.
Like, you got the Toon League franchise. It's so...
That's what I'm saying. Think about how much...
It's like, I'm running them down. I'm literally running the list down in my brain of what game I played on Zelda that I know for a fact they were good. But then Mario, I've been there since y'all released. You feel me? Like, I haven't been there like how I was with Zelda, but I respect Zelda, though, because so many games y'all had, it was so iconic, bro. This is hard.
Like, Zelda genuinely has good games, but I think I'm going to stick with Mario because I played a lot more Mario than I did the Zelda games. However, one of my favorite Zelda games is the Wind Waker, and, like, that will carry, like, my opinion for the Legend of Zelda series for a long time. But think about collabs, you know what I mean? Like, how often are you, like, I don't know, like, I'm going to go pick up I don't know, like, how often are people even cosplaying Legend of Zelda and Link characters. You know, like every Halloween, everybody can put on a Luigi or a sexy Mario. You know what I mean? Like I think about like the influence like that. I don't know. I think I'm sticking. I think I'm keeping Super Mario. I'm keeping
Right.
Super
But
Mario.
remember, this is also your personal one has to go, not the world's one has to
Well,
go.
no, I mean, for me, I think I'm keeping Mario. For me. For me.
Rampage said Mario's out of here.
I don't think I can give that up. Then that means I get rid of all the games. Like I had so much fun playing that. And think about how many variety of games that they had. Are you kidding? Like
The core games. We're not talking about like Mario Kart, Mario Party, Mario stuff. We're just talking about core Mario games.
I mean, but they're still good. Yeah, Mario stays. Mario stays.
All right, let me break this down because I can't. Is this still hard? I can't just be like, oh, one or the other. Like, look, cause they both got fire soundtracks, bro.
You know, that's
Both of their
real.
soundtracks are so goated. Like when you know the soundtrack when you play them. That's the thing about this. Like you can't,
Okay.
you not finna tell me, especially Smosh, the way how they did that fucking
L
Zelda,
to the
the
I
I
to
to
the
the
N
N
to
to
the
the K, where it tights every day, don't give a damn what you say. I'm telling you, Zelda has done, like Zelda has so many representation in the community of like YouTube and in the anticipation of the next game. Cause they just sit there because they be like, when's the next Zelda? Like people are still doing
Because
it.
unlike Mario, Zelda
Like,
doesn't come out that
often,
often.
right? And then when you think of
Right,
Mario,
yeah.
people are like, when they see Mario, they were like, okay, of course, we're gonna enjoy this. You feel me? Like the Mario Odyssey, the new Super Mario 3D World,
Yep.
and all that stuff. You feel me? But then I started thinking about the newer ones. But then I was like, but let me just take it back to the OGs real quick. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because then you got the Super Mario. Then you got the Nintendo Super Mario 64. Then you got the, what's the one? The new Super Mario World with the Yoshi was involved.
Mario World.
Then
which
those,
a
like,
lot of
other
people
people
still,
can't-
a lot of people
can't
still
beat.
put Mario World at the top.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? And then you got the Super Mario 2, and then the 3, and then you got to think about...
A lot of people also put Mario 3 at the
You
top.
see what I'm saying? And then you gotta think about the other friend. If you want to switch it around, you can think about the Paper Mario that they had, because Paper Mario was a huge hit. It was a huge successful hit in the world. Then you got to think about oh man, they rebranded. They literally rebranded Super Mario RPG.
They did. They re-released
Yeah.
it.
They re-released it, bro.
They are re-releasing it. Yes.
Bro, like, you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's so many iconic things that you can think of the old days Mario. You be like, oh yeah, those games. But then when you think about the now Mario, you'll be like, but we kind of anticipated that, you know? But we still enjoy it. But it's just like, we still kind of anticipate it. But when it comes to Zelda, it's more of like, we know y'all not finna release this in a minute. Come on.
They gonna
yeah.
get this right.
Come on. And if you release this, I swear to God, I'm going to be pissed. Because you better not fuck this game up. That's how the Zelda fans are with this.
Why do you think there still hasn't been a Zelda movie?
Right? Exactly. It's that which we still gonna believe that they're gonna make the Illumination gonna do a Zelda movie. Oh, they're gonna do that.
Still hasn't been
Oh,
a
they're
I
gonna
was
do
say,
that.
we still don't have a movie.
That they're gonna do that. But for me to really think of the music and the impact and the games that they have, bro, I'm probably gonna because I'm a Sonic guy anyways, so I'm gonna respectfully say Mario can go.
I was about to say I'm
a Sonic guy, so Mario can go. I'm gonna keep Zelda.
Wow.
I'm gonna keep Zelda. Because we ain't talking about Donkey Kong, because that's a different story. That's a different story. We was talking about Donkey Kong.
Oh, we'll get to
Don't play
him.
with me.
That's a different story.
We'll get to him.
we
We
gonna
was talking about
get to
Donkey
him.
Kong. That's a whole different story. But I'm a
Facts.
Sonic guy.
Yeah, they did
and
remake Paper Mario for the Switch.
I've
Yep.
been more, especially I haven't really played. Well, I did, but I haven't really just been there because I've been more on Kirby. You know what I'm saying? Come on now.
I will get to him.
I've been on Kirby, Donkey Kong. I've been on Turtles. I've been them type of games way
Turtles.
more than I touched Mario like.
By the way, I would never get rid of anything over Turtles.
So I'm gonna respectfully tell Mario to go, and plus I'm a Sonic guy anyway, so we're gonna keep Zelda over here.
Okay.
It was a hard pick. It's a hard pick. But
It was very difficult.
I'm gonna keep my Zelda.
That's
See,
interesting.
then it becomes, you know, There's quality, there's quantity,
Quantity.
but sometimes the quantity also
Right.
has quality because there are way more Mario games than Zelda games.
Exactly.
But the Zelda games that we have
Yeah.
are crazy. So then it goes into, like I said, a lot of people when they talk about the greatest Mario games of all time, like the same three always like to come up: Mario 3, Mario World, or Mario 64. They don't never really talk about the latest ones, even though they're good games.
Right.
They're always like,
Yeah.
they're good. You know, the new Super Mario Brothers, you know, the Mario Sunshines, the Odysseys, Mario Wonder, and all of those.
Oh,
my
you said
God.
Sunshine. Classic.
Sunshine's my shit.
Classic. Shout out to Bowser
Love
Jr. when
Sunshine.
we first introduced, bro. Salute to Bowser Jr. though. Seriously. Salute.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, they're great games, but when they start saying, but are these the best Mario games of all time, they just keep going back to Mario 64, Mario 3, Mario World. It seems like every time Zelda comes out, they're like, is this the best one? You know, I remember a time when it was like, oh, A Link to the Past, that's just it. Like, you're not getting better than that. And then Ocarina of Time dropped. And then I remember when Ocarina of Time dropped, like, I think I still want to say that's my favorite Zelda game, but sometimes I struggle with that.
Okay.
You know, and then Wind Waker came out, which I know you love Wind Waker, which is an interesting choice because nobody else puts Wind Waker towards the top.
But you know what's crazy is that a lot of people actually do. It may not be like your main people, but I know some people that ride or die Wind Waker. and
I
they wanna
remember the
remake it.
rage that happened when they showed that first Wind Waker photos. Because they did at E3 they showed this like realistic looking fight between Link and Ganon and it was like, oh man, we're gonna get a killer Zelda game. And then the next time you saw it, it was all cartoonish and paper shell. They were like, what the
cartoonish?
hell is this?
Those little oinky things were scary. I didn't like them.
See,
Pigs.
I like Wind Waker. Wind Waker was cool. It was a little too much riding on the water for me at times.
Okay.
I think my biggest problem, and guys, at this point, it's been like 30 years. There's no such thing as spoilers. I'm sorry, but when it got to the point where, you know, Link started having this companion that kept showing up, I'm like, that's clearly Zelda. Like, from the second I saw him, I'm like, that's Zelda. Like, what's the mystery here? And obviously later in the game, it's like, hey, this was Zelda all along. I'm like, get out of here.
Get that.
And how did I know that was Zelda the whole time? Because they already got me once in Ocarina of Time. When she kept riding, popping up. And it was like, oh yeah, this has been Zelda the whole time. And I remember that time, I was like, what? So then when they tried it again, I said, y'all ain't slick.
Right.
Like, y'all really went back to that well again? I think I always felt some type of way about them trying to trick you again in the very next game.
Facts.
But no, it was cool. But then they came with that Twilight Princess, which rivals Ocarina of Time for me.
Yeah.
Because I loved Twilight Princess. And by the way, I did not purposely jump over Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask always has a place in my heart because I'm a puzzle guy. I'm a puzzle guy as it is. So I already love solving the dungeon puzzles of Zelda games.
Yeah.
But then Majora's Mask upped it because not only did you have to solve the puzzles of the dungeons, you had to solve the puzzles of all the masks and the missions and doing this on this time at this day and making sure you get everything. And there's a lot of people to this day that still hasn't beaten Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
Majora's Mask is gold. It sound like somebody else. Sound like he beat it. Sound like John beat it in champ. Definitely what it sounds like.
I have it. I have Majora's. I actually not that long ago on a few months ago on TikTok, I restreamed Ocarina of Time in my quest to 100% it, and I was reminded of some of the heart pieces that are annoying as hell to get, because some of them are RNG.
Oh.
Like, and I don't like when you want to try to get something that is out of your control on whether you get it or not.
Right.
You know, so especially when it costs money, like the graveyard in Ocarina of Time, where you gotta dig in a certain spot, and you might get the heart piece. The problem is the heart piece isn't gonna always be in the same spot every time you play. No. The only problem is it costs rupees every time you dig.
That's so crazy.
So it's literally gambling.
Right. Why are you teaching me this?
Like, I have ran out of
Zelda.
rupees so many times going across that damn graveyard and getting nothing. And then having to go gain more and come back.
Facts.
My homie let me borrow an N64 with the gold cartridge. Yep. And gave me a chance to beat it. It was worth it. Yes, in Majora's Mask, you also couldn't not just have the N64, but you also had to have the actual power piece that you stuck inside the N64. Because if you didn't have that, the N64 wasn't powerful enough to support Majora's Mask. Which, by the way, they introduced that with Donkey Kong 64. See, I know my stuff.
As you should. Come on.
But then as they went on, because like I said, I will confess I haven't even played Tears of the Kingdom yet. Because, you know, I always have to borrow other people's stuff or do things certain ways to play the games that I've even played. But, you know.
That's the open world one?
Yes. The sequel to Breath of the Wild.
The sequel, but right. So you beat
Or as some people like to call it, the DLC of Breath of the Wild, because they didn't really change much.
You see how I can't play games like that. Like, it's too much. I'll be in one spot all day. You know what I mean? Like.
But when it comes to this, at the end of the day, I can only say one thing. I have a poster of Zelda on my wall.
Oh, I synced it.
I don't have one of Mario.
Oh.
We can just leave it at that.
So you're getting rid of Mario, which is crazy. It's the audacity for me, because how dare you? And both of you and I both know that Mario was a big part of your childhood.
It was.
But I'm not finna act like Zelda wasn't either.
Zelda was a big part of my childhood. I even played Zelda 2 on the NES.
Like,
you're throwing Mario away after all he's done for us?
Mario ain't done nothing for me.
You don't know that. He risked
Sonic done a lot for me.
Even when the Super Mario Brothers Super Show was on, I waited till Friday because that's when they would air the Zelda cartoon.
That's crazy.
Well, excuse me, princess.
I'm 10 toes down. What I'm saying, I've been a Sonic guy. I've been on my Sega journey.
I'm surprised that this is.
He'll tell you that. It's his fault that I'm a Sonic guy.
I love Sonic.
Team Sega all the way through here.
Well, we'll find out how much you love Sonic. We'll find out how much you love Sonic a little later.
All right, I bet. I'm ride or die.
But for her, let's talk about these iconic fighting games.
I know. Oh, this is
Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat.
This is tough.
Mortal Kombat can go.
Wasn't tough for her.
This is tough. Well, I knew it's gonna be his work because she's been. Look,
I mean, she's Street Fighter.
What are we talking about? Like she literally was carrying out. Like what the hell? Like I'm not.
But let me be honest. I actually I was not a Street Fighter girl until I met Sean. So that was like 3 years ago. I was never a Mortal Kombat girl because I didn't like playing those games. Like they were just a lot for me. I don't know why, but they just were. But I'm actually neither of those. Like I'm a Soul Calibur girly. Like that is
Soul Calibur.
my bread and butter. Like I am really good at that game. I said what I said, so.
I'm a dead or alive person myself, but take it away, sir.
Oh no, you want to see me in that too? Because we can actually that's my second. Like that's my second best. My dad only gave us.
Yeah, I know. Deja vu.
He gave us Soul Calibur and Dead or Alive, and I was a La Mariposa main.
Load it up.
I love her.
Not with your man though, but with you, yeah, load it up.
Load the game up. Load the game up. Soul Calibur. No one will ever. Soul Calibur 2 was the best Soul Calibur, and I hate that Soul Calibur 6 turned out the way it was because it like showed up. It just became all weird when they were adding like all those extra like slow mo and like almost like how Drive Rush is and like how Tekken has the Heat Riser. It's kind of something like that now in Soul Calibur, which I like don't.
See, I never really got into Tekken.
I mean, I played one time and I had blast and I got shot by a bear, but I had a great time. But it was great. It was great.
I
was
can't
cool.
confirm. She's nice at both games.
Both games, you know. Like,
Hey,
bitch, come
not the man land. You know what's up too. I ain't gonna lie. He gonna stand up for his. I ain't gonna lie. He gonna stand 10 toes for.
Okay.
He letting you know right now,
I see.
right now in the
Okay.
chat. The man himself with the. Okay. Alright.
Let's take it.
Alright now. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna folks, it's about that time for the Sound Like Classic D Man. Alright, so look here. We have one of the most greatest iconic games that we really have. You know what I'm saying? You have Street Fighter, which has a massive grade of icons, man.
Sonic Boom.
When I even played with some of the Street Fighter, it was some of the
Okay.
things that was really great. What made this game is really great and iconic is, you know what it came into, not even just a regular thing, you had to literally fight the bonus stage. The bonus stage where you have like the cars that really just, will you ever just be so mad, you just had to beat the hell out of a car. And that's the time I feel when I was real. I just beat the hell out of a car just because a car was there. I just beat the hell out of it.
Literally to this day, anytime you see in a movie or anyone outside just smacking a car, you say that is a Street Fighter bonus level right there.
Every single time. That is one of the
Right.
biggest memes on Street Fighter, still to the go today, because even RDC World even done the video thing, or the video game house done the reel of the car thing. So Street Fighter has a lot of great caliber, and even not even just that. Hell, if you want to be that type of person, you ever been mad about playing Akuma? Facing against that guy, or even trying to unlock him even in the DLC stages and stuff like that. I swear to God, I've never been so pissed in my entire life. But here's how most iconic Street Fighter is. Street Fighter is so iconic that they even bothered to put him on Asura Raft in the DLC. Do y'all understand me what I'm saying? Do y'all understand what I'm saying? That's how iconic it is when it comes to Capcom and stuff like that. But I am not going to act like there's some great, good games in there. Street Fighter was great. There was some floppy moments when it came into Street Fighter, though. But at the end of the day, Street Fighter definitely had one of those iconic moments of I don't know, it was the last one when, what's his name? Because I remember it was an iconic moment in the Street Fighter world that the world was just talking about how he made a new mark in the name of the gaming world in America. But it was a long story about that. But anyways, but the whole point of what I'm basically saying is Street Fighter has a lot of great iconics, especially movies in that aspect, that makes the game even actually fun, and some piss off moments when you play in Street Fighter. Now, we want to talk about Mortal Kombat. I love Mortal Kombat to death. Don't get me wrong. You even want to talk about the old school, finish him. You can talk about all the type of old now mashing buttons of Mortal Kombat 1 and 2, but they definitely had some great floppy moments too when it came into those arcade games, because I was one of the kids in the dentist office. I was at a dentist spot. They had the arcade game. I think it was the Mortal Kombat 3D version. What Mortal Kombat was that? Can she confirm rank top 500 or Street Fighter 100%?
Hold on 1 second, yo. I got something for you.
Oh, shit.
That's right. Making the point.
You really made Leo, so you really doing this right now in the middle of the conversation? You really doing this? Yo, Leo, are you?
But while we at it, because we can't really have too much.
I'm just looking because I'm just like, you really finna make her go pull out the receipt? But overall, oh, here she go. Here she comes back.
You see that?
Whoa.
What y'all want?
Oh man.
What y'all want?
Hey.
What you want?
Hey.
Hold on. I don't like the way you flapping them things.
Katana wins.
Like,
Katana wins. Flawless victory.
Oh my.
what
We ain't gotta start it.
Uh-huh. There she go. Yeah, I thought she was gonna put out the Death Note book, but nah, that's not what that was. For everybody's on Spotify, the beautiful Chaos over here just pulled out a box.
Don't play.
And she pulled out the scythe. Oh shit.
What?
Melina.
But hey, she said Mortal Kombat.
Better go. Yeah, she said Mortal Kombat can go, but she's dressing it. But she got Capcom cosplays too. So
she does got that
she got
Capcom
both.
deal.
She got both there. So I respect both. You feel what I'm saying?
These are fake, Twitch. These are fake. Please.
You can't have that Capcom deal and talk about Street Fighter can go. I understand.
Absolutely. What we talking about? No, absolutely. I feel like Mortal Kombat definitely, but without my classic D-Man voice, Mortal Kombat definitely has has one of those things where they had their ups and they definitely had their downs, and especially with the games in some of their games. But I did say one of the games that I did enjoy in the Mortal Kombat world was Deception. I enjoyed Mortal Kombat Deception because they had it.
We played.
That was a Deception I really enjoyed, and they switched the alternate version of the storyline because I'm a huge storyline guy of Mortal Kombat, because that's one thing about Mortal Kombat I definitely do enjoy is their story. I enjoy their story and everything like that.
That's the game that started vendetta against me.
And then when Mortal Kombat started to reach the other two games, that's when they kind of start falling off again, because it was just like, oh, y'all was doing so good, but then y'all just not doing the same thing no more, because now it's like the characters you can just spam the win. There's no combos in this move list no more. So it kind of that's the thing about Mortal Kombat. But now we're looking at the shape of Mortal Kombat now, especially the last two games. That Mortal Kombat actually came back really big and huge. Now, question is, have I played it? No. No. But have I watched other people play it? Yeah. Have I played the new Street Fighter game? No. But have I watched other people played it? Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. But I can tell the difference between which two are very more enjoyable than it is between the two of the games. But if I want to go with me and just me and my personal experience of me playing games, I'm going to have to go with Mortal Kombat, because I played Mortal Kombat more than I did with Street Fighter. I was there. Okay. If I was there for Street Fighter, I was there for their animation and their movies. And when I beat the game, they literally have like a secret movie that you can literally watch. So I was more tuned into the movies than I was with Street Fighter. But that doesn't mean my mind won't get changed, because I would love to go back and still play Street Fighter and then, change my mind. Because like I said, it's just been a while since I played Street Fighter. I just played Mortal Kombat than I did more with Street Fighter. So that's the only reason why I'm choosing Mortal Kombat. Now, when I do touch Street Fighter, trust me, I'll come back to the topic and we'll rediscuss this. Because my mind can absolutely change about fighting games. I'm not going to lie. So, because I heard, especially the new Street Fighter, I heard a lot of people love the new Street Fighter game. There's no downplay, no down talking. Now, hell, your man is even kicking niggas' asses left and right on it. So, like,
favorite thing to do.
So that's why I was just like, no, I'm actually thinking about, getting my hands and feet wet and stuff like that. But there's just been so many other new games and excitements that's been releasing lately. And it just made me, and my mouth just foaming and watering, and I'm just waiting on them. I'm waiting on October, because we eating in October. Like what Baker J said, we are eating in October. Oh, I can't wait. We back, baby. Gamer is back in October. So but respectfully, Street Fighter can go. But I do want Street Fighter to change my mind.
Okay.
I do want it to change my mind.
Contrary to what it might seem like, even in my household, I actually enjoyed a lot of Street Fighter in my day. Like, I've actually played a lot of Street Fighter. I was a Chun-Li and Ken person. And Cammy. Okay. Cammy was my favorite.
Every time.
And the thing is, though, Capcom cared so much about that franchise. Street Fighter 2 has more re-releases than a freaking George Lucas film. Like, there's Street Fighter 2, then there's like Super Street Fighter 2, there's like Hyper Super Street Fighter 2, there's like Super Mega Ultra Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Like, how many times y'all gonna keep
Marvel versus Capcom?
They clinged on to that Street Fighter 2 name for years. To the time they finally put out Street Fighter 3, it's like, really?
Yep.
Street Fighter 3? So y'all finally done Street Fighter 2. There's not gonna be any Street Fighter Super Ultra Mega 2 Turbo Electric Bungalow? None of that?
Electric, I'm done.
Oh, we're like, all right, cool. We're 3 now, finally. All right. Mortal Kombat only did that once. They had Mortal Kombat 3, and then they had Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Where they had to get Mortal Kombat 3 right because they screwed it up the first time. Like, how do you only have like 12 characters, bro? Like, and it's a third game. When, like, you can't have less characters than Mortal Kombat 2.
Right.
Oh, didn't they have Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks?
Yeah, and then don't even get me started on that stupid little Sub-Zero game they had.
Oh.
But no, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this one. For me, I'm a Mortal Kombat guy through and through. I was always a Scorpion guy. That was my guy. I was a Kira guy in Mortal Kombat Deception. Like, I would get Kira and nobody could touch me. But even though the later Mortal Kombat games, it seems like I can't play with Scorpion anymore because that's all anybody ever wants to pick now. So it's like he's not special to me anymore.
Right.
But Mortal Kombat's always gonna have my love. I mean, I remember when you used to have to put in the blood code because they used to hide the blood. ABACABB blood code Sega Genesis.
Well, dang.
Jeez, that was
Right. I only know the GTA cheat codes.
Man, what? San Andreas all day.
Yep. Exactly.
R1 to L left or R2.
the next one has to go. Everybody's already gonna know my answer. I think we're also gonna know his answer, but I want to hear her answer.
You finna put Sonic in this conversation. It's over. It ain't even close. Bro, I told you, that's not even a fucking answer, bro. That's not even
Super Mario World or Sonic the Hedgehog 2?
Nah, Sonic wins.
Right, that's not even close.
Sonic wins.
What are we talking about?
Sonic wins.
I've never heard her talk about her love for either of these. So, are you a Sonic girl?
Yeah, so I'll tell you the backstory behind it. So I used to live in New York, and I came to the South, and that's when I was kind of introduced to, I mean, like a little bit more than what I was already watching. So I was introduced to like Sonic, like the Winx Club, like because Sonic would show on TV like every Saturday morning. So I had Sonics, I had Winx Club, and then there was a few other shows that showed in the morning.
For kids!
Yep, I went to school, and I love Sonic so much because I love Sonic the Hedgehog. But anyways, in Sonic Adventures 2, they had the Chow Garden, and this is my first time ever drawing, and I was in class, I was drawing the Chow, and these guys were sitting behind me, and they're all like 3 best friends. And again, this is my first year in the South. And so they tapped me on my shoulder and they're like, "Are you drawing a Chow?" And I was like, "Yes." And they're like, "No way. Like, we love Sonic." And like, it just started my like continuous love for Sonic. Like, we were able to like just always talk about it. I didn't feel like such a weirdo because no one else knew what I was, you know what I mean? Like, I went to like a white school. Like, wasn't nobody about to talk to me about some fucking Sonic. Like, they're about to talk to me about Aeropostale and rainbow sandals. You know what I mean? Like, that's not what I want.
By the way, look at all the different versions of Street Fighter 2 that that was put up in the chat. That's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. Well, damn. How did they do all that?
All of those are different versions of Street Fighter 2.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got it. But that's why Sonic is so important to me. Like, it basically changed my life, to be honest. Like, it gave me friends.
Look, and again, just like what I said about the Zelda poster, there's a Sonic 2 poster on my wall right now.
Heck
I'm
yeah.
literally wearing a Sonic and Knuckles shirt.
Right, you're wearing a shirt, yeah.
I don't have anything Mario related, and I don't even hate Mario. He just ain't on those levels with me.
And that's okay.
And that's fine. But it's the Hedgehog all day over here. Love the cartoons. I used to read the comics. Played all the games. Loved the movies. Can't wait for Sonic 3. Everything.
I did not watch the movies. I was scared.
Don't be scared.
Hold on.
I love
Like
the movies.
We can't
The ones that
walk
just came
past.
out?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I was scared because I didn't remember they redid one of them, right?
Well, it's because the design was terrible, but they listened to the fans. They fixed it.
Yeah,
Like-
I
Made
remember.
fun of it and chipped it down.
The first movie was really good. I'm not gonna say it was a masterpiece, but the first movie was really good. The second movie was fantastic.
Okay, then I'll give it a chance because I like looked at it and I was like, this looked crazy.
And they're bringing in Shadow for Sonic 3. I mean, come on.
And they're following the storyline for Sonic Adventure.
For Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
following that storyline. So I better see Maria go.
Shadow?
Yeah, I better see
yeah.
that. Nah. I better see Maria go. Look here, you better follow the storyline, and that ship better blow up. I better see
Hydrate, everyone.
I better see that. I better see that death egg explode. Goddamn it! I better see Shadow got out of the pod and looking at his hand like Maria.
Fourth time is crazy, please.
Only because I got 2 more topics I need to get to, and we're starting to run out of time with Miss Chaos here. So let me run through these. I got one more. One has to go, and then I want to hear some stuff he's got on her mind. So I told you I was going to get to one thing, and I said I was going to get to somebody later. Kirby or Donkey Kong?
I'm keeping Kirby.
Donkey Kong. So don't laugh. My first Kirby game was the newest one that just came out. That was my first Kirby game I've ever played in my life. I wasn't like a big Kirby girl. I don't know, like, but my passion with Donkey Kong lies with my mom. My mom loves Donkey Kong, and she would always play Donkey Kong 64 with me. Like, I would just sit there and watch her. She'd be having a fucking blast. And then about 3 years ago, she actually streamed with me and like co-opted the Donkey Kong Freeze country, the Country Freeze, I think that one.
Nice.
Me and her played that together, like on stream. But my mom can't play video games a lot like that anymore because she gets sick. So it's like, like the memories that I hold with Donkey Kong are just so freaking important. Like, and then that song where he's like DK
Of
Donkey
course.
Kong, he's the leader of the bunch. You know him well. He's finally back to kick some tail. What DK?
His coconut gun, he's gonna burst when he shoots ya. It's gonna hurt. He's bigger, faster, and stronger too. He's the first member of the DK crew.
Yeah. Hey, see, don't play with me, but yeah, Donkey Kong wins. Sorry, I don't.
Do you agree with that
I
statement?
love you,
know how much
Kirby.
you
I
love
have a lot
Kirby.
of Kirby stuff, but
I'm a huge Kirby guy, and I'm a huge Donkey Kong guy. Because I played all Kirby games, and I played all Donkey Kong games. And it's kind of hard for me in this particular situation, but the only thing about that is because I think I still disappoint this man still to this day, because I still never beat the Donkey Kong 64.
oh,
Still to this day. I never collected all the bananas and stuff like that. Still to this day. And I beat all the other Donkey Kongs. I just never beat this Donkey Kong 64 in particular.
well, damn.
Like, and it's not no hate or anything. I enjoyed it. It's just one of those games I just gotta go back and
We moved on, and he hasn't just gone back to it. That's all that is.
And I just had to go back and finish. It wasn't like I just did not want to finish. It was just one of those things that just so much shit happened. I just never had a chance to finish.
I understand.
But it was just, but the thing about Donkey Kong is Donkey Kong has so many iconic games. It's just like she already said, the theme song too. But then you talk about the Donkey Kong Country and stuff like the 1, 2, 3, all of those are very great classic too, and especially the first one. I was more of the first one than the any.
3 was okay.
Yeah, I would say the when they introduced the girl was good. I mean, no, third one was the lone bamboo guy, wasn't it?
Yeah,
The
three was
yeah.
Dixie, and
Yeah.
I even forget his
Yep.
name.
Yeah, but I said I never really but 1 and 2 it was really good. I never really just like said or anything like that, but it was just one of those things that like Donkey Kong had his heart and stuff, and the thing about Donkey Kong, I enjoyed it the most. I think it was more of the fact of the gameplay and the bosses, and you really had to dedicate to getting all of your bananas because it's part of Donkey Kong. This like you took my bananas, you got to get all of it. So I enjoyed that, but then I started thinking about Kirby. Right? Kirby has one of those things where it's I just love Kirby so much, and especially when you pop it in and you had the I'm sorry, like Kirby has so many things with it's great, and especially when you get to like Kirby don't even has that. Kirby has some racing games that was coming out.
Wait, you're easily getting rid of Donkey Kong, Kitty?
And
think
then
that's
when you're thinking
insane.
about some of the newer games that they have released on Switch, and they actually went back to the old Kirby games, it made me was like, oh my god, they actually made Kirby absolutely more fun again, because I remember there was like some things, but there's so many different variations of Kirby where it's just like, oh, it's so good. But then when you look at Donkey Kong, it's like they slick don't miss compared to Kirby, and you feel me? They don't miss when it's just but it's just that one Kirby game just has a place in my heart with a burning passion, and especially me getting all of the stars, reaching all the way to the top, beating to the last boss with the wand fight nightmare, and it wasn't even an easy game to literally beat, because a lot of people was like, it's a cool game, but when you get to the end, it just becomes annoying because the pattern changes on you on the particular
Right.
moments. So it's like, oh my gosh, it's so good. But this is a hard pick for me because they're both in my heart. If I want to let one go, And I watch the show every Saturday too. Kirby, that's he's, you know. Kirby.
Kirby right back at you.
You know, in the pins, he
Aw.
got Maximal Pink. Oh,
Meanwhile, the Donkey Kong show was hot garbage.
I know.
Oh.
I know. That's why it's so hard. Because they both have their ups and downs in each section. But they're equal amount.
Well, I'm gonna let you sit on that for a second. I'll just go ahead and give my answer.
for it.
Like I said, I love Kirby. He knows Kirby because I play Kirby all the time too.
Right.
Like that was the thing. But this is a one has to go, meaning that the other one is gone and you never deal with it again. And there's no way in hell I can get rid of the DK rap in my life. I can't get rid of Donkey Kong Country 2 in my life. Like I don't have them set up now, but on my personal Twitch, literally anytime I get a follow or something like that, it's literally Diddy Kong. I'm not getting rid of this.
I love Diddy. That's my boy.
Yeah, Donkey Kong Diddy, not rapper Diddy. But anyway, go ahead.
All right, I think I made my final judgment and discussion, and it was very hard for me to pick, but I'm still gonna have to go with my heart. I'm still gonna have to go with my heart on this, and I'm gonna have to keep Kirby. I'm gonna have to keep
And
Kirby.
that's okay.
It was very hard for me to pick, and I think what really did it for me, I think it was the fact of how dedicated I was with beating Nightmare. I remember how many times it took for me to beat that goddamn game, and I was not leaving that fucking house until I beat that goddamn Nightmare. And Donkey Kong is one of those games where I still got to go back and beat Nintendo 64, and until I do that, that's where my heart will have to become better. But for right now, I'm gonna have to keep Kirby. I'm sorry, Donkey. I love the DK rap, everything I love, but it's just something about that Nightmare fight, man. Just make me want to just go back and play it now. Yeah, I'm gonna do it when we get out of here. I got the
Respect.
game on
Are we?
We know it. But Ms. Cass, before we let you go,
Yeah.
I remember what you posted up on your story. You said something about not waiting to come through here and argue some Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, cause I was like I'll argue for Hunter x Hunter like until I die. Like I'll die on the hill of like arguing Hunter x Hunter. You know what I mean?
Is there anything you wanted to share with the class? I thought maybe you were bringing a hot take with you today.
You know, I don't really have a hot take. It's just that I don't know why people think the Chimera Ant arc is not good. Like everyone was like, you know, the build up for the payout like really isn't that good. And I'm like, the build up and the use of so many different people we didn't even get to see before. Like everyone felt useful. Everyone had a positioning. Everyone had a skill. Like everything made so much sense. And there's no way. Like when you go back to Greed Island and you're talking about the people that are like in the cave and shit, like, you know, like one's the secret bomber or whatever, which is crazy and all, but it's like them motherfuckers in the cave ain't really have no purpose. Like
I don't-
you know, ain't nothing really special about them. Like, you know, like the kids just out there, like we just looking for Gon's dad. Like ain't shit really popping off. Like, if anything, I put Greed Island below the Chimera arc, but I mean, I digress.
Well, I mean, when it comes to the Chimera Ant arc, like you do see a bunch of people that will say it's their favorite arc. Then you have some other people that'll say they don't like it at all. There seems to never be any in between with that arc. They either really loved it or they really don't. But one of the main reasons a lot of people say that they don't like it is the exact same thing people like to say about One Piece. It's too long.
It's not too long. Like there was one filler episode, and that's when, what's his name? He has the white hair with the giant like pipe, like to.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
The fuck is his name?
I don't know his name, but I know what you're talking about.
Fuck.
He
The
smokes.
volleyball game was the best part of Greed Island. I agree, and I got to see Hisoka in action. So I mean, absolutely, I thought that part was unmatched.
I didn't have a problem with the volleyball game, but it was at that point when I thought the Greed Island was running a little long.
Okay, but you see what I'm saying? Like, if we would have just cut to that shit sooner, I think we would have been all right. But that's, you know what I mean? Like, I think we could have taken out some parts of Greed Island for the sake of, like, just getting to the fucking game and having a good time. But like I said, everything made sense in the Chimera arc. except for one episode.
Except for one episode.
Literally, it's just him fighting the giant fucking lion, and he drowned him. We didn't need to see that. We didn't. No one asked. Like it was a waste of 23 minutes. I will say that. That is the only episode that did that.
So is that your least favorite episode of Hunter x
That
Hunter?
line had to go.
Because honestly, this
He
is
had
that
to.
one.
That line.
That line, he was annoying.
That man had the G.O.
He was doing a lot. He was doing way too much. I was like, there's no way y'all gave this lion this much power. And he wasn't like a chimera ant. I mean, like he was. I mean, he was, but he wasn't like OP like the cheetah. The cheetah was kind of OP, but he got rocked too.
Nah, fuck that cheetah. He was pissing
He
me
got
off.
rocked.
Fuck that cheetah. Nah, that cheetah had to go. He was talking mad shit, bro, to old dude. I was
He
like,
reckless.
oh my God. He was like, I just want to test my new powers on you. He was just.
He sure did. He sure did. Wait, and then he went
Bitch,
to
nigga,
sleep.
I don't talk to little people. Like, that's how I felt.
No, God.
That's how I feel like when he was talking to her. He was like, why are you talking to me? You need to be looking up.
Damn what? My man's got rocked.
Oh, man, I love that. He was like, why are you talking to me? You should be looking up. He was like, what you talking? Wow.
Oh.
I was like, yes. I actually enjoyed that, actually, because he was talking too much shit for me. Like, you got those characters where you just enjoy talking shit, because he could back it up. He was just one of those people that was like, okay, you just feel like you really doing something. You haven't done nothing. Yeah, you literally done nothing, bro.
Right. He was just riding the coattails of everybody else. Like, what are we saying?
Bruh, I was happy he got one punch, bro. That was a satisfying one punch. That was a great
And we
satisfying.
talked about satisfying punches. We
Ooh.
could always slide that one in.
That was a beautiful satisfying one punch, bro. Did a whole punch of talk. Oh, bro, it was too. That was really
He
good,
did
bro.
talk way too much. Lord Jesus.
I feel like I understand where you're coming from though, in that perspective though, but I do understand both sides of the film, because I understand what you mean about everything has their own part of the film that they have to stay in the original joint. Like, you know, I feel like the Chimera Ant arc, it wasn't the top peak for me, but it was definitely one of those things that was up there for me because I enjoyed it. It was just like one of those things where like I said, we had this conversation before. It was just like one of those things. So I just felt like that they kept boosting Gon so much that he was about to go do something, man, but really that wasn't the case. But I understand the opposite, you know, what they were going about a blind girl, and he has a character development and stuff. It's like all that I get it, but I still didn't like the fact of like the base of like you learn because of a blind girl. And over a game.
It was genius.
And you
And
still
so
built
built
up
up
this
his
fight
fight
that I
that
thought that you were gonna
never
get,
seen.
that we did not
never
get.
seen. We would
Oh,
never
man.
see.
We did not get that fight.
Because and that was the thing about that, because it was like the aggression of like, it's like when you look at Gon, it's like, okay, why you got attachment, but at the same time I understood where Gon was coming from when it came with Pedo, because like I said, it was just like, bro, motherfucker, you showing sympathy? That's not what you did to Kite. I saw what you
not
did
at
with
all.
him. You cut his
Exactly.
arm and legs, and I came back to
Everything.
pick him
You
up,
fucked
bro.
him up.
Like, nah, you showing sympathy. And then Killer and up, bro, you gotta relax, man. 'Cause
That was
is
so
our fault that
emotional.
we came in.
I will cry.
Ain't
I
that
mean-
our whole mission?
It's like, cause
Right.
Keelan literally was when they got out of there, and he went to Gon. It's like, I'm sorry, Gon. Like, because of me, Kite's dead. Gon's like, nah, it's okay. Kite's not dead. Meanwhile, Peter.
Patting his head.
Literally.
Oh my
That was-
god. Oh my gosh.
And-
That's why I was like, when Gon was on that mode, I felt where he was coming from, because I had other people, I saw other
Right.
people's reactions. They was like, don't do it, Gon. Don't do it. I was like, nah.
No,
Do it,
I
Gon.
ain't gonna do it.
She showed
What the
no sympathy with you. Why do I gotta
Right.
show sympathy? What?
Yeah.
That was not your whole mission. Y'all said, I'm gonna come here and take over the human race and become the king.
Yep.
That's what your whole case was, right?
Right.
So our mission is to assassinate the king and your knights that's around. So whoever's in your kingdom gotta go. Tell that to the SWAT team when you and Osama bin Laden and them. They don't care who you with. Hey, put the gun down. All right, you go down with them. That's just how it is. It's war out here. We don't care. We don't care what it is. And that's how I felt about that shit. But I do agree with both your ends and other ends. It's you build up a fight that should have happened. And it didn't happen. But the other side is I enjoy the puzzle piece of what they were doing, especially how they made Miriam that dog. Like he had that dog in him.
I still feel like the way he died.
That was bullshit. It was bullshit. It was bullshit. It was bullshit.
I think he was honestly too overpowered. I don't know that there could have been anything physically to beat him if we want to be 100% realistic, because after whatever happened to Gon, like Gon is no more. Like there would have been no one else to continue that fight. Like that's just it. So I low-key think, I mean, that's just me. I've actually never done any extra like speculating outside of this, but only that it's like how what is that one? It's like I mean if y'all have watched JoJo's, but like some of the characters like get so overpowered, and his writing started to like shift so much in part 6 where he couldn't keep up with the abilities of people. So it's like I feel like it was one of those moments like you just genuinely couldn't keep up with how good Miriam was. Like it gone after Gon, then what? Like their knights were way too strong in my opinion. Like I don't.
Oh no, 100%. I agree with that.
Like
I agree with that, especially
like they were his
Red
like
dude.
at his skill set.
Yeah, especially Red
So
dude.
it's like
nigga didn't have a limit.
Right? What was we supposed to
Like
do?
he didn't have a limit. I was like, excuse me? That's a saying. That's a saying. That's a saying right there. Why you don't have a limit? They told me he had a limit.
Right. There's no special people they were bringing in to help. Like it just. This is all that they had, so it's like someone had to do it. Like, and I'm glad it went that way. I mean, Netero still had played a big part in it. You know what I mean? So,
and I get that. That's what I'm saying. The blind girl, I'm not mad about. His heart changed with the look at people alive, and now he look. It was like whatever, cool, but just don't feed me so much. You know what I'm saying? Don't feed me so much. Give me hype, and then you got me, Pito, my man, looking at her and like me outside. Right now,
God,
like, and then and Pito's like. He has the power equivalent to the king. I'm like, oh, so we finna go run up on the king after this too.
Nope.
No, like that's what I was thinking. And then when they went outside, he was like, nah, I'm gonna put all of my power on you. I was like, you know what? That makes sense a certain way. I ain't mad. I ain't too mad about it. I ain't too mad about it. Because at the end of the day, he wasn't for the king. He was on her the entire. That was the whole point of the mission. That was the whole point. That was the whole point. But just don't push my button so much. Don't be like, hey yo, he is powerful than the king, so he might could put his hands on a little bit right there.
It's just in any arc of any anime, when you introduce a powerful character in any arc of any anime, where it's like this person's unstoppable. You know, not only is he unstoppable, he don't even care about things for him. It's like I'm born.
Literally. And then beat his mom's ass. Like, are you kidding? Like,
yeah. I discussed about that. I told people that because me and you had a back and forth on that. We had a big back and forth on Mary and mom and stuff.
How dare you?
Like I told him, I told her this before. I was like, I don't care about how anybody else feels about how Mary character development is. Fuck that. You off your mother, bro. Like, hey, fuck that. When you was born, you was like. You was like, your mother was just loving you. That's all she done. He was just like, nah.
Which is crazy. Because like, how did you not get any of that little love that she had for you? Crazy.
Right. And then they want to ask. They didn't want to have the audacity to get mad and be like, wait, you know my name?
You know my name?
You know your name.
You're supposed to know it.
He offed his mom immediately.
Like you could have known your name if maybe you waited 10 more seconds?
He didn't have to wait long. Literally, he didn't have to wait. Oh God.
He's like, I would have known my damn name.
That was the whole thing. That was the whole point of that fight.
Yes.
Literally the whole point of that fight. He was like, if you beat me, I'll tell you your name. Oh, really? I'm like, but my guy. What?
I could have actually found it out like, I don't know, 30 episodes ago. Like
And that's another thing about that.
I mean, don't most people get the information they need before they off people? Like, isn't that how that usually work?
That's how it's supposed to go.
Tell me what I need to know.
Nah, his
Hold
black
her
Air
hostage.
Force
She was
energy
already
just
dying.
there,
You know what I mean? Like, she was already on her way out. Like, she gave all that she had to him. Like, genuinely, she was not going to survive. So it was
They
just
tried to save her, but that was never good.
They did. Yeah, it wasn't gonna happen.
I know, absolutely. That's why I tell people this all the time. When it comes to
that's Black Air Force energy.
Hey, when we talking about Black Air Force energy, bro, he's the definition of like, bro, I was born here and I don't care about my own mother. So what makes me think I care about you?
But that's the point I'm saying. When you introduce the main guy that comes out and the first thing he does is offs his mother, and you see how powerful he is, and you go through all that. So you're thinking, oh yeah, I can't wait to that epic fight at the end of this arc. And you don't get it.
But the fight was good. Like the setup for that fight was so crazy though, with Netero and him. Like I was satisfied because
100%.
I was like, yo, like the good guy doesn't win for the first time in anime history. You know what I mean? Like genuinely, it was just cool.
He's
like,
good guy.
He was never a good guy.
Right.
Hunter x Hunter is there's no such thing as good guys in Hunter x Hunter.
Don't talk about
am a
Netero
firm
like
believer of that.
He stabbed himself.
Like we talking about a man who literally walked into a dojo and beat up the headmaster just because. he literally walked up in there, just took over the whole dojo studio just because. Like he just felt like, hey, I'm the strongest person. He literally Yujiro Hama this. Like he literally Yujiro Hama that fucking shit.
He's a good person because he sacrificed himself.
For the world or for himself?
If he not there no more, how's it for himself?
That man was there for himself a little bit more than for the world type shit. He only wanted to test his limits.
Ain't okay, but this is a great place to do it. Where else was he gonna do it?
Like you can't say I'm doing this for the world, but I'm just here to test my limits. Fuck y'all.
But at the end of the day, he still achieved his mission. Like he still beat the strongest person that was here.
He ain't beat the strongest person. He died and poisoned him. That's it. He ain't beat him.
That ain't a real
fight. A victory. Man, we saw how victories be in 1v1 fights.
No, he was dead though. He was dead. And that's why he said his little knights were too strong.
My man had the knights to bring him back to life and walked around still happily and then went to a homegirl was like, you know what? Fuck it, let's call it what it is. Beauty killed the beast.
But I'm just saying, I can't call that a victory. But, I understand because Chaos is also a big fan of Demon Slayer, and there's something that went down similar in that. But I ain't going to talk about that because that's in the manga.
Oh, we get into my scene! I can't wait!
About that, though.
We get into my scene in Demon Slayer. All the talk y'all been saying. We about to get it. Oh!
I don't read.
No, they animating it. They're animating it. That's
movies.
the Hashira art. Ooh.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, because I didn't get into this in the week that was because we were kind of all over the place. But yes, there's only like a week or so left in this current season, and the finale's gonna be longer. And then they did announce that there will be no more episodes of Demon Slayer. They're gonna finish it off in movies.
With a trilogy, yeah. I mean, think about how good their animation is. Like, and I wish I could have seen Tengen's fight in one full episode. Do you know what I mean? Like without any like stopping when Tanjiro broke his fingers. Like I would have rather just watched that as a whole because I mean like the work that they put into it, like I don't need pauses. Like I need to see it through. And I'm excited that they're doing this. I think it's the right thing for Demon Slayer, and I think it'll actually like calm down a lot of people because people are just like, it's too slow. And I think the movies would do a really good job at just laying it all on the table, so it's like no one has, like, you really can't say, you know what I mean? He did beat him. See, that's what I said.
Here's my only problem though.
Was it selfish?
Here's my only problem with the Demon Slayer movies. Yes, it's great because there have been people, especially these last couple of seasons, that have complained about pacing because they haven't been getting all the action that they normally want or whatever. And for them to finish the rest of it off in movies, that would be great. If Demon Slayer gave me a reason to trust them with movies.
How? The Mugen Train? What?
I can literally make this case because we've been through this. We've been through
Trusting them in movies is kind of.
We've been through this. I don't know why people is
But
so
there's nothing
obscure
else
about this because
there's nothing else to fuck. They can't fuck this up.
No.
Like, what?
I'm gonna be real.
Y'all don't trust them to do a movie?
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not. Because here's why. They've been doing this since the beginning.
My eyes are watering.
They've been doing this since the train arc. They've been doing this since the entertainment district arc. Every time when it comes to movie, they literally been doing this every single time. And I tell people this. I said when they do releases, all they're going to do is re-release a full episode that's always about to be branded released. Because Dragon Ball did it. They did a lot of shows doing it. They just played this. Demon Slayer is just one of those shows that they put it on the map that everybody is following what they're doing. Demon Slayer did change the game. I'm not finna act like they did not. But, however, I understand the people's frustration is because it's like when I go through here, do I even trust the same movie as the aspect because they just going to release it out in the episode? Well,
the next movie.
I still told y'all, and y'all don't want to listen. It ain't my fault y'all don't listen because y'all still going to do whatever the hell you want. Because I told you. They're going to release the episodes before they even put in, if you put in the movie. When they release the movie, the episode's going to be released in Crunchyrolls and stuff. They just giving y'all the shorter version of what y'all originally have been seeing. And then when the anime be released, it's literally more information. They did it with the Mugen Train arc. They did it with the Entertainment District. I don't know why people are looking at this like it's the same. It's like, oh, bro, they did the same recipe like they did before. They haven't changed it. They literally kept the same recipe. It's just the fact that y'all wanted more expectation of a little bit of what we've seen. We read the manga. We know how they're gonna end.
We know how it ends.
We're not even ends. Just in general.
We know what's happening already.
So that's why I look at people when people be like, "Oh, why? Like, can I really?" It's like, but they've been doing this since the beginning of time. So you can't really just be like, "Oh, do I trust them like that?" But they've been doing it since the training arc, since the Mugen Train arc.
They're going to do that though. Like
they've been doing that.
It's going to be a trilogy series. They would not dare they can't put an episode before it. So there's no way they would do that because they're no longer episodes.
Let me put a scenario because this has kind of been their MO. They're going to end this season and then they're like 3 movies, right? Then everybody's going to be hyped for the next movie, but then watch the trailer come out for that movie and the movie is literally just the Hashira training arc all over again in one movie with like 15 minutes of something you've never seen before.
I don't think they're going to do that.
They've already done it.
But we're still talking about episodes. They have yet to put together, they're finishing the series with 3 separate movies, meaning that they have to put actual content together for a movie. Like a trilogy series is not going to be episodes. That's not what that is. Like it's going to be a literal movie. Like that's the point.
They've already done it twice. They did it with the train. They put out the train movie. And then when the season started, they just did episodes, which was just retelling the train arc again.
But they said
they
that.
did
like
the
they said it
Swordsman.
was episodes. They didn't say it was movies. The Mugen Train arc was literal listed as a movie. On Crunchyroll, it is a movie separated from the episodes. Everything else is not a movie.
No, they do have them as the episodes because technically the episodes did include a couple of extra things that was not in the movie.
Right, yes.
But they were still episodes, but it's still a retelling of something that people went to the movies to see. And then with the last Demon Slayer movie, people were upset because they went to the movies to see something they already saw in episodes. But it's like, well, you chose to go to that movie.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, at the end of the day, like, literally it says what it is. So it's up to you whether you go or not. I don't care. They can have my money. I don't give a fuck because I love Demon Slayer. No one can make me hate Demon Slayer. But
again,
it's
she's got a tattoo on her arm. Obviously,
like I said, they done this since the beginning of Train Arc. I'm not understanding why everybody got that much uproar because I said it when the movie came out. I said they're gonna do.
They gave us that DLC
like
special.
they literally gonna do that, and I'm not mad about it because they've been doing the same recipe since the beginning.
If people are gonna keep going to watch it,
if that's literally Mugen Train Arc. If I have been successful with that, what makes you think I'm not gonna do it again?
Yeah.
So why are we bitching? So why we jumping on them about that? Even y'all went and y'all literally did it. Dragon Ball Super did it.
They did. They did a movie.
Y'all didn't say nothing about that.
They did a movie, and then literally the first arc was
basically them.
With a couple of
y'all ain't say. I ain't hear y'all say a word about that. But they did the same thing. So y'all jumping on Demon Slayer, but Dragon Ball Super. Get the hell. Shut up with that. Shut up with that.
Wrong for re-releasing the movie
as episode. Right, and I agree, but they did that, and nobody literally complained about it like that.
And Demon
But
Slayer
that's what I'm saying. Like,
same thing, and they just more successful with it. That's it.
Yeah, I think people hate Demon Slayer. Like, you know what
Bro.
I mean? Like, when it really boils down to it, like, a lot of people dislike Demon Slayer, and I don't really understand why, because it's like, it's a good series. Like, the shit's good. Like, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's just not for everybody.
No, Rico's been hating on Demon Slayer.
Rico, I'm not finna let you.
I'm not listening to
like, I'm not finna let him just say that,
Demon
because
Slayer.
at the end of the day, we want animation of the year. Say whatever the f- you want.
Oh, he said animation about Demon Slayer
Like,
has
that's,
goals.
we want animation of the year. Say what the f- you want. And then if you ever want to talk about the storyline, I can literally defend on the storyline between us two. And if you want to talk about Tanjiro character development, I can definitely debunk you on that too. And if you want to run up on me about these fucking demons, the only demons you can really give me is a Swordsmith arc. But the rest of the demons, you can literally be like, goddamn. And I don't want to hear nothing about it when it came to Rengoku and then the Kaiser Far. And I don't want to hear it when it came to Entertain the District arc. When y'all literally saw the sister Dobby got her head cut off and Big Brother came out. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Y'all definitely wasn't talking when Level 2 Nezuko Time came out.
These are the same.
I'm a ride or die for Demon Slayer. I don't give a damn.
These are the same Demon Slayer, or these are the same anime fans who talk about how annoying they say Inosuke and Zenitsu are, but then get mad at the last arc because it didn't have Inosuke or Zenitsu.
And
facts.
And they did a whole ending episode saying that because they heard y'all talking.
Yeah, they literally did an episode.
They literally pointed fun at y'all. They made fun of y'all because they heard what y'all said. They had Inosuke Zenitsu in the background. That was just like, so, we ain't been in a couple episodes lately. Zenitsu, I know. The fans been talking about us about that too. Yeah.
Wait, but then they complained when he came back and cried.
And then he was just like, yeah, but we'll be back on this episode too. They'll love us again, huh? Yeah, that'll be okay. I was like,
no, and then as soon as they come back, they go right back complaining about them.
Like, and then when it came to, and that's my thing. And for y'all, if I hear a complaint about the Hashira arc, I swear to God,
y'all knew what this was.
I swear to God, I'm finna go crazy on y'all because I enjoy every bit of this.
There's not enough action.
I enjoy every bit of what is going on right now. This is the first time we actually get. Well, I read the manga. I know what's going on, but still. Yeah. We had the entanglement of literally knowing each and every Hashira backstory, like to know who the hell they was, and then we learned more about my favorite scene that's about to pop off while the war is the way it is.
But we're not gonna say anything.
Okay.
And then we're actually getting Nezuko-chan walking around in sunlight, so y'all basically question, and y'all getting the comedy. The comedy of Zenitsu and the fucking rock was hysterical.
Yeah,
when they
hysterical.
When they ran up on Zenitsu, they were just like, he was like,
Wait,
I'm so cold. I don't know where I need some warm.
I didn't see the last episode. Sorry.
Oh, you didn't? Okay, cool. No. Where are you so I can know where to not talk about?
I just didn't see last week's episode. Tanjiro finally pushed the rock in that.
Oh, then I'm there. I'm there with you. I haven't watched it recently.
Okay.
I'm there with you. I haven't watched the new 2 recently, but I know what's going on, and I just can't wait to see
the next one drops in 2 days.
And I can't. Yep. My scenes, because I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been on My Hero, and I ain't gonna lie. Y'all better shut up about My Hero too, because they turning up over there. They going.
But you know what? Wait. But the people that love My Hero somehow are so angry with Demon Slayer. When it
Bro,
was
they hated on My Hero.
Same pacing. But I digress. I'm not even gonna lie, because remember how we spent ages watching. We watched Deku and his whole crew. We watched them literally level up for so long.
Oh, absolutely.
And I don't mind it because I love development. But no one complains about that. But for some reason, when Tanjiro's out there, blood, sweat, tears, broke his ankle, like he has a slash across his body. Like, for some reason, no one is happy with that. No one is happy with the dedication that this kid has to somehow save his sister and just the race, the human race. Like I'm so confused as to why anyone is upset. Like it's such a weird audience. Like Rico loves My Hero, but he hates Demon Slayer.
Real quick.
If I want to, I can argue that the animation for My Hero is not as good as Demon Slayer's, but
No,
everyone will agree with that. I don't care.
number
Like,
one.
but it's like you can't pick and choose. Like it's the same thing. Like it's a shonen. What are we doing? Nope, I don't want to hear it, Rico. Nope,
Yeah,
it's
like,
the same. It's
number
the same
one,
My Hero.
I will
No,
agree with
do
you.
love My Hero. Yes, you do.
Look at that. I don't love My Hero. Well, then maybe you'll be happy because I just want to go in real quick and just throw another week that was announcement that My Hero is ending.
Yeah, absolutely. We're at the fucking ending. What are we talking about? Yeah.
We're at the end.
Yeah.
We're at the end. Like they said this a year ago, by the way,
Yeah.
that they said that it will be ending in a year.
Yeah.
Now we're here, and some people are like, "Wait, really?" It's like they told us that a year
They're
ago
so
that it would be
devastated.
ending in like a year.
See, and this is
There's only a couple of chapters left, and it's over.
See, and I'm gonna jump on Chaos with this too because I feel like this is what really gets me about with the people when it jumps on the My Hero Academia community. Look here, the My Hero. This is what gets me. The My Hero world, right? Because I remember the much hype that everybody was giving My Hero until we got to the arc when it came to the Mr. the criminal gentleman. The gentleman like,
Yeah.
and then everybody starts shitting on the arc, and then nobody didn't really want to talk about it. Then when it came to the war and shit like that. And they was like, it's whatever, and this stuff is last, and blah blah blah, cool. But then now we're at the part when we got the sugar with the war start pop, the beginning of the war, and then people's be like, wait a minute, hold on. Then we get the Vigilante Deku. Then they're like, oh wait a minute, Vigilante Deku, that shit hard.
Season 6 hit, people came back.
And then people came back and started talking, but y'all was talking mad shit about My Hero, about how bad season thing was. But then now, let me go to Demon Slayer. Y'all was talking bad about how the Swordsmith arc was, but then here y'all are again. Back here at the Hashira training, still looking at these fire animation, and I'm not just finna jump on the animation because then y'all gonna be looking at me be like, oh, the animation, what you want to jump on? No, I can really jump on every single else they've done. We actually got the collaboration of the Demon Slayer course, actually talking to a homegirl, but trying to get them working together to stop moves and to actually develop themselves. That takes care of the development because that is a Demon Slayer corporation that kills demons. Come on now, don't play with me like that. Then we even got the actual we actually got the blood war fighter of the brothers, literally Tanglement. And Tanjiro literally had to go in and just literally had telling like, bruh, if you don't care about your brother no more, you don't have the right to talk to him and say hi, anything you want to him and step up. And especially with Tanjiro hitting with that line, my favorite line in the entire season, my man hit him with the goddamn, I don't know why you thinking we're special, but we're not cool. Oh, don't worry. I feel the same thing about you because you have stab Nezuko.
He sure did say that. He sure did say that shit. I was like, oh.
And just mind his business for the rest of the day. Then we're talking about each different sets of like how much Tanjiro has learned to be on a level of the Hashira, while each of them trying to fight up the mark. Then we get into actual combat scene of these Hashiras literally having to train and fighting with each other. And don't get me on the beginning, the very first episode when they first started running against these demons in the castles.
Oh my God, Sanemi and Iguro. First of all, I have a really soft spot for Iguro, and I love crazy characters. And seeing Sanemi just like with his eyes, fucking like all the veins popping through his eyes, like they don't think, they move. And I was like, I mean, I'm in awe. I don't give a fuck. Like these are my mans. Like what are you saying? Like
Bro.
that shit was so clean. Are you kidding? He was like serpent breathing.
Dang.
Please, I just bring him out. Bring out the snake. Come on, like, oh my God. And that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, I'll never really truly understand like what people want from animes, because it's like right now people are like, if my first episode isn't fighting balls to the wall, like throwing hands and shit, like they don't want to watch it. And I'm like,
yeah. That's where we're at in this time of anime. We're at the time of anime where,
right? Like,
where
people
you
were like,
gotta have to have action happen as soon as shit start.
Right.
First 5 seconds, you gotta have action start.
Right, which is why people like Jujutsu Kaisen. When you're like, oh, what's the anime you should watch? Like Jujutsu Kaisen, because it's like, first episode, they're losing their minds, and people are like, like they love it, and it's like, that's great, but it's like there's still so many gaps in Jujutsu Kaisen. When I feel like I don't have to ask questions in My Hero, and I don't have to ask questions in Demon Slayer, because it's Like, I know the motive. Like, I know the goal. Like,
I don't know, JJK is
you
a
know what I mean?
clusterfuck when it comes to information. I tell people this out
And
the
that's
time.
all I wanted to say. Like,
I know the power
and
system, but it's
that's
hard to
what I'm
explain
saying.
the power system. It's too much information.
Right, and
It's
that's
too much
what I'm
information.
saying. Like, and I won't harp on the power system too much, but I will say, like, when you are explaining what Jujutsu Kaisen is to somebody, you need to tell them right straight to the point.
Right.
When you are like, Demon Slayer is about a kid whose family was murdered. They are trying to find the main demon that is supplying these other demons that are killing villages, blah, blah, blah. His name is Muzan. He's trying to find him. That is, you tell them who we're going to find. My hero, we are fighting all for one. Like, there's a goal. Like, we're fighting Shigaraki. Like, we have to do that because he can do everything. He can, you know what I mean? Like, he's the mastermind of the shit. But if you tell me, oh, what's Jujutsu Kaisen about? Well, this kid ate some fingers and now he's a demon lord and he can switch back and forth and some shit popped off. You know, Geto and Gojo not friends no more. You know.
The main story is really where Geto and Gojo. That's
Like,
really the main story.
Like,
that's real things really.
That's what I'm saying. And then there's Yuta, right?
Yeah.
Right. So now I have to tell you 3 separate storylines for these characters because literally they are the most important. And I also have not read the manga, but I was spoiled today and I am devastated. But you know what I mean? Like, that's all I'm saying. Like, people want, when you are explaining something, you want a direct answer. Like, you want the literal synopsis, and it's like, we give it to you and you still don't like it. And that does not make sense to me because it's like, it's clear, it's written in stone. It's a constant reminder every episode. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not like that in Jujutsu Kaisen.
And Sean, I agree with you 100%. I think
The
when people.
One Piece is real!
We go! Thank you. Like my boy, I agree with you 100%, Sean. Like he said, I think people like to talk shit when it's convenient, but be real quiet when shit is popping off. Abso-fucking-lutely. Because you know what even more crazy is about this? When we on the Hashira arc right now, the Hashira arc is literally a training arc. It's not shit really popping off yet, but it's getting there. It's building that momentum, and that's the point of that arc. I don't think people understand that. Because when people look at the Demon Slayer arc, they kind of looked at it like, oh, okay, well, he already been through training, and then he should have been a Hashira by doing this. Well, she's not a Hashira. He's nowhere near the Hashira training.
Yeah.
They're just different. He just there to be convenient, helping with the bloodline that he has, which is absolutely goated. Shout out to this bloodline. But like,
Oh, God.
but that's the thing about it. I feel like when people look at Demon Slayer, people just like looked at it and just be like, oh, there's nothing really much going on. It just is basically thing to him got doing this. But no, there's development actually happening everywhere if you literally pay attention to each accent. And most of the character development not really gonna happen until we get to the war.
One Piece is real!
Thank you, Leo. Absolutely. And that's what I be telling people about that. Now, to your point on the JJK, I tell people this is a lot because JJK, if you want to introduce an anime to somebody, what anime you want to introduce them? I always go back to like the Full Metal Alchemist or Demon Slayer because it's basically straightforward. If you want to introduce JJK to somebody, obviously I'm not gonna deny they don't like it because if you like Naruto, they like to compare the similarities of characters, not the storyline and stuff, but just characters resemblance that's there. So I just feel like that's another thing too because Naruto kind of helps play in this with promotion, but
They literally reference
like
Naruto.
yeah, literally in Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
It's like, and that's the thing about that. Jujutsu Kaisen just has like another place in the community where it just like I feel like Jujutsu Kaisen is just like people just love of. And I said it on the interview, and people bash me for this, but it's the realest shit ever. Y'all only like this when there's a bomb scene happen, especially the Nanami scene. Y'all sexualize that shit, and it makes me mad. Because it makes me mad with a burning passion.
The ladies never get to have fun.
I can't just sit there and enjoy.
The ladies never get to take shit and run with it.
I can't enjoy that scene no more.
With big titty women every day, and y'all be happy.
Bro,
we get one
y'all love that shit.
Non-explicit scene, and we don't get to have fun. That's crazy.
No, because there's more. Because then you have the incest scene with homegirl walking by with the hips, and then she's walking by like this, and then people just like, we like that too. Then we got Toto coming around being like that. Then we have it's so much shit in JJK where it's like, bro, there's moments I want to enjoy, but don't sexualize it every time I looked at it. Because I can't, like again, I can't enjoy the Nanami scene. how I want to no more. Because when I first looked at that shit, when he pulled him up, he was like, tell me who your people. I was like, yeah, tell me your people. But then when I saw the Twitter and the Instagram and stuff, I wish Nanami pulls me just like that too. I saw a homegirl at a con, New York Anime. And see, the whole, my fault, the whole anime name. That's shout out to but the whole anime name. I literally just saw her literally done. She went viral for having the anonymous cosplayer pulling her hair. It was like and promoted it like, yes, please do that to me, D word. I'm like, bro, I can't even. I can't even enjoy it. I can't even enjoy it like Jujutsu Kaisen how I will without y'all literally doing the sexualization. And Demon Slayer has that too. I'm not finna act like they don't.
They do, but it's actually quite comical. But it's so crazy that no one talks about like
the Mitsuri bad scene more than anything else.
Dramatizes Mitsuri and everything, but they really make it so crazy about like what's her name, Mei Mei, and her brother. I didn't sexualize that scene. Like I genuinely was just like, she is like she's gone and she has protective. Like where was they supposed to sleep? It was a one bedroom. I guess I was just confused. I'm sure, like, you know what I mean? People just took it there. Like, I didn't take it there. I was just like, damn, she just left? That's where my mind was. I was like, she just left? Like, she just said, fuck it. But that's where everyone else wanted to be. See, the Jujutsu Kaisen storytelling is a bit complex, but do you see what I'm saying?
It's power system. Like, that's it. It's power system and knowing the clan.
We're already admitting to it being complex.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's like, Kev on stage even went on Twitter and was like, I don't understand. He admitted that he genuinely did not understand the order or what was even happening. Like I said, there's a lot of holes in the anime itself. So that's why I was like, I don't feel like it's as complete like Demon Slayer. Like Demon Slayer, I don't have a question because everything is literally adding up every episode. Like it genuinely makes sense. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where I was trying to compare like the sense of story. Like
absolutely, storytelling wise.
People just can't be beating ass all day. I don't get it.
Nah. People just can't have the main character get his ass whooped all day. Let's call it what it is. Because Gojo makes the story. He does. I'm sorry. Right. He makes the story. I'm sorry. It is just what it is. We literally got a whole season about his life. And how powerful this man is. And then when he's locked away, what is everybody saying? Where's Gojo? I want Gojo back. Where's Gojo? Where's my husbando? Where's Gojo? That's all I hear.
I just found out what happened to Gojo in the manga, so I'm really sad right now.
Oh, yeah, but... Yeah,
you know it's the worst kept secret, but we still won't talk about it.
Oh no, it is the worst kept secret, and that's another thing why I feel like JJK has been definitely about to fall off. Y'all constantly do that shit, like, but because I literally stay away from Twitter because of that shit. When y'all did,
my shit's muted.
Bro, when they did that, he is every witness. I called him and I ranted for an hour.
I don't blame you.
About that
it's
shit.
Getting bad with other animes too, though, because even with some of these My Hero chapters that have been coming out lately, like people are just live hashtagging it.
Yeah, at this point, at this point when it's just like when you just have like a fresh bake of people doing it now, it's like whatever now at this point because like I said, JJK was literally the main formula of like. No matter what, new chapter released that day, you're gonna get it. It ain't like when you look at the One Piece people and people just be like, oh, okay, we got this going on. We see people talk about it, but they ain't just like just flat out and just be like, soon as it's releasing and then just bam.
One Piece real respectful. Like I have never seen a One Piece spoiler.
People knew about Gear 5 Luffy a year before it happened, but that was really about it.
Transformation is different. I tell people that all the time. If you're doing transformation, that's not really more of a like. Well, it's still a spoiler.
And sometimes it's just one of and sometimes they want it out there. The creators, sometimes they want that out there.
They promoted the hell out of Gear 5 when it was released. Y'all saw that shit.
I will say, like, that wasn't a spoiler to me. Like, I didn't even know Luffy had gears. You know, like, it was just cool that he looked different from what I remember him looking like. Because I haven't watched One Piece, like, in 8, like...
But I think even the creators want that out there. Because sometimes... And they do this in all types of entertainment. Sometimes they like a little leak to be out there to get people excited about something. But that's if like
but
it's a
it's like,
transformation,
transformation
or like a
Yeah.
or like a reveal or like a big update. But storyline plots, no, they don't want that out there.
No, absolutely.
Like, I'm a big Naruto fan, and I've got some people that have gotten on me for the Boruto cosplay that I've worn at cons because I do the Boruto Tuplu Vortex from the manga, which hasn't been animated yet. But I'm like, and someone actually tried to come in my comments and was like, "You're really cosplaying something that hasn't been animated yet." I'm like, well, the creators of Naruto literally put his design out there on magazines and said, hey, this is what the new design looks like. They're not trying to make it a secret. So you can miss me with that.
Think about
100%.
Maki. People
100%.
cosplay Maki all the time. I'm like, well, thanks for ruining it, guys. But, I mean, that's never ending. So it's
The one girl from Chainsaw Man hadn't been animated yet. She's everywhere.
Right. Exactly. Like, can y'all just, like...
Yeah,
what are you doing? But
we're at
no,
the time where
I agree.
spoiling is just a beautiful thing now.
It is, yeah. See, I agree with Leo. Like, if it wasn't for the, I think Jujutsu Kaisen would have been more enjoyable. Yeah, I told Sean, like, after we watched the last episode, I told him I was done. I said I didn't care. Like, I asked him, I was like, is Yuta showing up in the last episode? Sean was like, I don't know. I don't know how far they're going to animate it. And Sean really tries to, like, keep me, like, closed off from any spoilers. So when I ask, he just lies, which is fine. So, he didn't answer. But then I saw two cosplayers cosplay Yuta posted at like 10 a.m. And I was like, I genuinely wanted to be excited that Yuta was showing up. But instead, when the kid was about to get crushed, I already knew who was showing up.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It just fucking sucked because I was like, I genuinely wanted to just see that and experience it and be like, oh my God, like he's grown up.
First impression.
Oh my, but I couldn't. I sat there and looked at Sean like, well, this is bullshit. I was like, you can get that. Yeah, the episode's over. I was like, I'm done. I was like, Jujutsu Kaisen is now in my bottom 5. I don't care. It's not the greatest anime of all time. Y'all can kiss my ass. I'm never suggesting it to anybody ever again. So.
And yes, there will be those people out there that will make that case because this is what spoiler people always say. They're like, I'm not spoiling. If you don't want to be spoiled, just read it the day it comes out.
Why would I do that?
People is there though.
And they'll say that's not my fault.
Work?
They'll say that's not my fault. Read it the day it comes out. You won't have to worry about it being spoiled.
It's so disrespectful. Especially as a content creator, like I should really fuck you up, and they've been blocked. I don't care how well I know them, they've been blocked.
That's why I don't have the energy. Comment there. Is it okay?
I mean, because even movies, right? Like reviewers aren't even allowed to give spoiler reviews the day it comes out. They have to wait like a week before they can even do spoiler reviews.
But do you remember on Facebook? Like I don't know if you were on Facebook way back when. But people used to be like, it was like a community thing. They'd be like, hey, I give y'all 7 days. I give y'all 2 weeks when this movie's out. And then I'm talking about it.
Like, we say it. 2 weeks. We give you 2 weeks.
It used to be like that. Yeah, it used to be like that. Like, that's how the community was for movies and like Marvel. And, when stuff dropped, like people were so ready to talk about it.
14 days. If you hadn't seen it by then, that's your fault.
Exactly, the 2-week rule. Thank you. And that used to be a thing, but I guess because we're older and we're pushing 30. Like I guess maybe we've been kicked out of that. Now we get not even 24 hours, y'all.
See now TV premieres are different. Cause I know before somebody brings that up, because they'll be like the new episode of such and such comes on tonight, and people like to get on Twitter and live tweet as the episode's going on. But that's been a thing for years. That's one of them things but some people say the same thing. Y'all are on here live tweeting this TV show. I hadn't had a chance to see it yet. But it's like, but that's going to be a thing. So maybe you should just stay off of Twitter that night.
Maybe, I mean, I feel like I don't really have issues because I will read text and not like I know how to read past text. Like if it says spoiler, like I feel like you should just say that. Like just say it. But like, there was one thing that happened in My Hero. They were like, oh my God, so-and-so in My Hero, and they posted the character. So I already know, obviously, what happens, and it's them in the cosplay. No spoiler warning, no nothing, no text besides, oh, my boy, like...
No, even when you do the spoiler, because I've seen people on Twitter that will actually hashtag the latest chapter of My Hero, and then will caption what they're live reading. But it's like, okay, first of all, if I'm just scrolling... I don't start from left to right when I'm scrolling. You see all the text, so keywords are still going to pop out in front of you. Or sometimes I'll see, and these are people that I guess I'm gonna have to mute at this point. It'll be like hashtag chapter whatever, and they'll literally post up a picture of part of the manga. It's like, okay, why?
Like,
And you
it's
can
just
say
something
that,
to be
okay,
wanting
well,
on purpose.
catch up is like, you know what? At least give me 24 hours. If you're not gonna give me 2 weeks.
But y'all don't even do that.
At least give me 24. Like, if I'm at work that morning, at least give me a chance to get home.
And that's on God. I agree. At least let me get home. Damn, like.
I don't care about
But
that.
you know, that's it. Like, it's been so weird lately with anime. Like, I remember when social media wasn't a thing and like you could just watch it in peace. Like, back when like Bleach was premiering, One Piece was premiering.
Saturday morning, 4kids.tv. What we talking about?
That's what I'm saying.
Tsunami, Night Game. What we talking about? Don't Swim, Happily.
Exactly.
Boku wa shiwa!
Now, to be fair though, I will say this. Kids did not care because if there was something that came on, like a new episode of a cartoon or something like that, and you got to school the next day and you hadn't seen it, I didn't know what to tell you because they were going to be talking about it at the lunch table on the school bus.
Well, they didn't talk
So
about it.
people have been spoiling stuff for generations.
Oh my gosh,
Never
yeah.
had that. That's crazy.
I told you I went to school with the white kids. They didn't watch no anime.
I was in a mixed community, and I ain't. Well, then again, for me, because I did thought about it, anime wasn't that much of a exciting thing back in my time until it got its popularity than it is now. Because at the time where, you know, Dragon Ball and then was supposed, you know, people was looking at it in a different way, especially in Naruto, because Naruto was the go-to anime around my time period of high school and stuff, because Naruto swag and the Madara arc was going on, and then you had the Gaara, like you had so many things going on. But I did remember a time that like anime wasn't that much of a function until around Attack on Titan and stuff, and people started to enjoy anime a lot more comfortable than it did at the time. Because I remember me literally, like, people knew Dragon Ball, but they never really talked about Dragon Ball. Anime was like very small, that they had an anime club and they only had like what 5 or 4 people. Now I go to I literally recently, and now I literally walk around with a shirt and just go to a regular high school and all of them would just literally just be like, bro, all them love want to talk about anime now. I was like, I swear to God, if I had this at my day, I'd be the coolest kid in the entire world. Weird is in. Weird is in. Weird is in. But due to the
cool kids.
But due to the fact of like me just remembering how much the transcending of like anime and stuff itself, and then the people with the manga and the anime, and then people want to discuss about it. Because like I said, when he said when people would discuss about it the next day, I never had that. I had when the episode, like I said, when the anime, I only had to select a few. But when when that anime dropped, we will all be like, okay, we're gonna go watch this together. And we're going to discuss it while we're watching this episode there. That was mine. Because I don't think I ever just had people really just like when the episode dropped and then it would spoil that next day. Because then again, like I said, anime wasn't that great of a popularity thing at the time.
I wasn't really just referring to anime. I was just talking about things in general.
No, I'm just talking about my time zone. I'm just talking about my time zone of like where I was into a lot more. And that's what people was more of, like, was just spoiling of that, because, you know, spoiling the anime is a different thing now.
It was me and Inuyasha and Kagome.
Oh, it was me, Bleach, Cowboy Bebop, and Dragon Ball. But Bleach was the show that introduced me, and I did say that. Inuyasha was just a show I woke up in the middle of the night just to watch because it was on. But Bleach was the one that I can honestly say was the first anime I was really into, and when they never finished it, I was mad because I never finished the Aizen fight till they finished animating it. But I was definitely a Bleach guy. That's why I know my Ichigo and everybody want to run up on me about how great it is, but your boy get one shot every fucking time with these new bosses. Fuck out of my face. I want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. I love Ichigo, but I'm calling it what it is. Bastards. Nah. But overall though, I do enjoy everything going on. But the original conversation though, Yes. Get off of Demon Slayer's nuts.
Oh God. Like,
Get off of their
I'm
nuts.
dead.
I don't want to hear it. And especially the new My Hero Academia season. We're going crazy right now. We're here. The war's going nuts. I'm seeing Shigaraki smacking people left and right now. Stop playing with that man.
Smack Marco, I cried.
Like, stop playing with me, bro. I'm telling y'all, Shigaraki and Dabi. Black Air Force energy to the core. Don't care. And I can't wait to do the video of that.
I was on the couch yelling at my hero. I was throwing my pillows at the couch. Sean will 100% back me right here. I was in front of the TV yelling. I was like, come on then. Well, come on.
Man,
bring him out.
like I'm gonna
Bring
bring him
him out.
outside. Bring him outside now. You was doing all that talking. Bring him outside. Like, bro. Oh, and before we go, then I'm gonna let it go. My man, when we had that conversation about underrated quirk, he finally got his shine.
Oh, is that
The copy. Copy.
Wow.
He finally got his shine because I said this before and I said I don't like him because of how he did the Bakugo that day. Cause that pissed me off. Yeah. That pissed me off.
Yeah.
Like he played his role right because he was a villain. But it wasn't really the villain. It was just them playing cycle like they wasn't villain. It was just them. But when he said that pissed me off. But when I heard his side of the story, be like, I want to be all this stuff. I was like, I know that in the beginning. But when they was like, look here, it's your time. We really need your help. Can you copy his quirk? I don't know. Give me 2 days. I could probably do something in 2 days. I don't know. Just give me 2 days. Maybe, coach, but I don't know. Why me all of a sudden? Because
he was so
I wanted to be in the spotlight and I thought I was just a side character for a long time. He was like, no, we need you this time. You're the main star of the show. When that man came out, he said, guess what? Yes, I'm finally the star of the show. Come on out, everybody. Push them in the portal. Yes. I'm just like, I was happy for him. I can actually say that for the very first time, I was actually happy for him because he did, and we had this conversation, and they finally used Shizo quirk and his quirk. Because I said, why are they not using their quirk? My manipulation and copy is insane. And they finally used it. And I was like, thank the heavens above. Okay. They did that. Because All For One was on for a ride after that. We here. I'm here for it. And I can't wait. I can't wait to the ending. I don't even want to read the manga. I'm here for the animation.
I don't want to read shit.
I'm not even here for the manga. Because usually I was. But I'm going to be patient for this one.
I love that.
I'm gonna be patient with this one.
Unfortunately, the internet might not allow you to be patient on that one because
I'm good. I'm professional now. I ain't following nothing on My Hero.
Because you know how this is gonna work. In a couple of months, because there's a few chapters left. When it's finally over, there's gonna be people screaming the ending to the heavens.
Oh, you got
they sure are. I know they are, yo.
My Hero. I have not followed one My Hero Academia page. You understand me? And plus, I don't even go on Twitter.
Cause you saw what happened with freaking before we get out of here. You saw what freaking happened with Attack on Titan. When everybody read the ending in that manga, not only were the people screaming from the heavens, they were pissed and were trying to petition to get the ending changed.
Which is so wild to me.
It's like, so why do you want to change what the creator came up with? Look, you don't have to like it, but that's what the creator came up with. You know, it's their story at the end of the day.
That's like one show that gets her hyped like that.
You know what I'm saying? And I remember when, as a person that's read all of Tokyo Revengers, and I remember when those articles started flying out about people talking about they don't like the way Tokyo Revengers ended. Mm-hmm. I know how it ended, and I get it. Yeah. But that's what they came up with.
Right.
I get it, though.
Tokyo Revengers is so good.
I love Tokyo Revengers.
I want people to stop comparing Tokyo Revengers and Windbreakers.
Thank you. I said that.
It's like the ex that you can't get over.
It's
like when you date somebody because you want them to be like I was talking to Sean the other day in the car and I was like, he was like, it's almost like, Sean's like, it's almost like you're dating the person that you wanted your ex to be so bad, and it's like it's so weird to me because it's like it's two completely separate stories. But remember we talked about this, y'all, and I was like, I don't want action the whole fucking time. because then we just gonna look at kids in the street beating ass without purpose. That doesn't make sense to me. So for windbreakers to now have a completely different purpose of beating ass, you know what I mean? Because it's
Yes.
clearly different than
Yes.
Tokyo Revengers. Like it's clear.
Absolutely, and I said this.
Like
I said
that
this
goes
last
back
podcast.
to like historical Japanese gangs. You know what I mean? Like it literally is so separate to what is like actually happening. But I digress. I'm sick of them on Twitter.
Talk to
Sick.
Cause I said this
Sick.
last week. Cause I was sick to the point because I can understand where they come with.
I
They
mean-
were trying to say character lookalike.
I get it because, like I said, the first time I saw that poster, when I glanced, I said, "Is this Tokyo Revengers?" Because there's
Yeah.
a lot of similar designs, but
Very.
that doesn't mean that they're the same. And I haven't seen Windbreaker yet. And I plan on it. Like it's on my to-do list.
When I saw Windbreaker, I said the only character y'all can only say that has a similarity is the big bully, and he looks like Baji. That's it. There's
Right,
no
yeah.
one else on that show you can literally look
No,
at and be like,
facts.
he looks like Takamichi.
Right, exactly.
No, he does not. No, he
He
does
doesn't
not.
cry.
Sakura and Takamichi does not look alike. Y'all are two different, separate people. And plus, the main character on the show name is Sakura, y'all. Deal with it.
Deal with fuck with me.
Deal with it.
Deal with someone named
Fuck with me.
Sakura, right? That's something.
Deal with it.
Like, y'all, shut the fuck up. Just find something
Deal
else
with
to
it
complain
now.
about, because this
They
ain't
got
it.
no choice. They ain't got no choice to deal with it now. That's what I
Damn.
said. It was like, and like you said, I don't want people to look at this thinking it's like it's the same thing in an aspect. It's a two different, totally side of the story. One person came in, literally wanted to fight, and the other person wanted to save his girlfriend.
Right.
Save his girlfriend and the family that he's around. So, hey, and I got a video coming out with that soon. So, hey,
Let's go. Like, oh, I wanted this to be Tokyo Revengers so bad. Why?
But
Y'all
but
fucking
Tok-
Takamichi
but
so
Tokyo
They were
Revengers
still
isn't.
beating ass. They're still beating ass. What are y'all
beautifully
saying?
too.
If
Well,
anything, it's
more
more
better,
brutal than what
actually.
the fuck these kids
I'm a-
are
Way
doing.
better than fighting in the
They
tournament.
bought
I'm gonna tell you what.
guns.
I'm gonna tell you what one of the problems is why they want Windbreaker to be that so bad, and because, like I said, I finished Tokyo Revengers. I know how it ends, but there
Yeah.
have been so many people that have fallen off the anime, and because there's so many people that we know in the community that's like, oh, it's still going on. Yes, it's still going on. They're 3
Hell yeah.
seasons in.
Yeah, I'm watching that shit.
Hell yeah.
I love it now. Like I said, I get the frustration with the ending. I get it. I do, but you know
I'm
what?
ready to see my boy South.
Mm-hmm. What you talking
I don't
about?
know why. Like, how are you 12 years old with a half a body tattoo? I just want to know his backstory.
I mean, they all look like they're in their freaking 20s, even though they're supposed to be, school kids. But
15, like, that's insane.
On his head, bro.
Right.
You mean? What are we talking about? That's my
His
boy,
mama
too.
lived with prostitutes. Like, he lived with prostitutes. Are you for real? Like, what?
Yeah, he living.
Yo,
And we
y'all
also-
don't-
Shout out
it's
to the whole
not
house.
the same.
and it always amazed me when someone died in Tokyo Revengers, because when you think about some of the beatdowns other people get, you go, they survived this?
Yeah,
They
but no,
survived. That's what I'm saying.
Cause hey, when
My boy that took a bullet and he survived? Like, how are we doing this? Because
Every arc,
I'm
someone gets punched in the face repeatedly. Everyone loses so much blood every arc, and they're just fine.
Yeah, they
forget
put a
stabs.
Band-Aid on.
Those
Don't
two,
forget stabs is a big thing in Tokyo Revenge.
and they're
Oh, they do
fine.
be. Yeah, they
The
do.
only
be.
person who wasn't.
But
fine
that's
was
what I'm
Bob,
saying.
but
Like, they
everybody else.
really going balls to the wall. They really about the streets. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the difference. Like, I don't. You know what? People that just talking shit, they don't know what it's like to live in the streets. And I'll leave it at that. It's okay. I get it. Y'all
The
not from New York.
streets.
I understand. Y'all don't know what it's like to live. You know what I mean? You're not from Cali. I guess they don't get it. You know, I don't. Maybe they don't get it. They from the Midwest or some shit. Because at this point, y'all must not understand what it's really like. But okay. I mean,
So what you're saying is they not like us. All right.
they not like. Hey. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
All right, well, I gotta go ahead and ask the next important question that I always ask at this time of night, and that is, how are you feeling over there?
I'm chilling. You know, it's been a long day. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a long day.
I know I was getting a little anxious over here because we've gone like an hour over the time that you said that we had.
I know, but I mean, I try to leave myself some leverage, but you know, like, try to keep my day packed and scheduled, but it's all good.
That's what
Gotta
happens
go.
when you have fun with amazing people. Sometimes the time's
you
just
guys are
gonna
always great.
go.
What was that? Yo, what was that? Do it again. Oh, you betcha.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. Yeah.
But no, we definitely thank you so much for coming through and hanging with us. It's always a good time. If anything, we ended up getting that third hour out of you after being an hour late. So you made up for lost time.
Right, yeah, we made it.
So, so we
Yeah.
still got the full time out of you. I was sitting here
We
like,
did it.
there's some things we're not going to be able to cover. We got to cover everything. So,
Hell yeah, let's go.
but I know you probably got some things. I know, because you're a very, very important woman. We actually put up all the reasons you're a very, very important woman. So
Thank
we're
you.
going to let you
Thank
get to that. And with that, sir, get us out of here.